is, and then Patrick started buffering in his brain.
Yeah, it started buffering in my brain. Hello, everybody. Welcome back
Probably
Hello.
should be
to
at my computer if we're going to be in
No.
combat here.
the Dark Crusade. It is so great to have you all back.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Special
Yeah.
stream for
Thanks
a
for
couple
having us.
reasons today. It's our 10th streamed one, so that's dope.
Ooh.
Hit double digits.
Yeah.
And
Epic.
if I'm doing my story shit correctly, we have now officially passed the halfway point.
Bruh.
Ooh.
Wild. And
I clap.
So,
What has it been, a year?
it's been like a year and a half actually.
Damn.
Well, oh, really? Already? I
Something
thought
like
I
that.
thought we
I'm probably
just
about
passed the year mark. Like
Or a year and a couple months, probably. I think I started.
a
I
year
think
and
we,
some change.
What?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's halfway through February. It's been about a year and 2 months because we started at about December last year for this. So, anyway, so in honor of us crossing the halfway point, instead of my normal "what happened last time," I'm going to do the story so far.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Previously on Near Automata.
So
That's not
where-
a joke. That happened in the
First off, where are we? We are in the land of Cadia. It is a prosperous land. A land of 5 different provinces united for over 1,000 years. It is one of the only lands on the continent that is accepting of all humans, non-humans, demi-humans, etc., etc. All are equal in Cadia. Why? Because all serve Cadia and fight and die in its armies, basically. Now, where did we begin? We began in the forest of Caroburg, which is a small sub-province, I guess you could call it, in the province of Caliban, which is a part of Cadia. In Caroburg, our intrepid group of adventurers took on a few quests around the town, as one does. You know, they're adventurers. They want to go out and seek their fortune and whatnot.
Yeah.
Along one of these adventures, they met a very friendly man named Magnus, who
Ooh.
who was helping them, or who asked for their help in dealing with some highwaymen who had attacked one of his friends. Well, the party just so happened to be going in that direction, so they decided to help Magnus out along the way. They helped Magnus, took out the highwaymen, finished their quest, took on one more quest, and then as they were heading back to Caroburg after completing that quest, they found it on fire. It turns out, the ancient enemy of Cadia, the ones who have been warring with Cadia for over 1,000 years now, the land of Istvan, had invaded Cadia, and our poor adventurers were now caught up in the middle of it. How, you might ask? Turns out Magnus is the leader of the Istvanians.
Yeah, he's
Magnus
a
is
real swell
also-
guy.
Magnus is also a genocidal crazy pot who hates our party members but saw a little use in them, basically. Magnus tasked our party members with kind of telling Cadia that he's coming. That war is here, Cadia is going to fall finally. It's time for Istvan to rise up over Cadia. Cue party members traveling through Caliban. Cue one of the party members, a paladin by the name of Boo Winkums, receiving a vision from one of the old demigods of Cadia by the name of Vulcan. Vulcan had disappeared over 100 years earlier, and nobody had heard from him since. Well, Vulcan contacted Boo Winkums because, for some reason, Vulcan saw something in Boo Winkums, and Boo convinced the rest of the party to travel a province over to the Glasslands, as they were called. Along the way, our party basically hired 2 bodyguards by the name of Sergeant Siegfried, Leopold Siegfried.
Hired, coerced.
Coerced. They kind of
you
just
know.
stumbled into it all.
They
and,
failed the OSHA inspection.
and Private Rogel Averland. Our party
his
also
first name's
discovered
Rogel.
that a bartender that they had saved back in Caroburg, a woman by the name of Nadali, was the chief spy mistress of Cadia. And in thanks for the party saving her life, rope them into Cadian politics and is having them
No.
do, work all across Cadia for her. Cue the party traveling to the Glasslands with Siegfried and Averland in tow. Our party did a whole bunch of various adventures across the Glasslands. That included going to an underground highway system, encountering some crazy
that's
dwarves that fired
Oh,
magma
yeah.
cannons, stopping one Istvanian invasion through this underground highway system, encountering another Istvanian invasion further east, encountering the ancient enemies of the people of the Glasslands, the lizard folks, slaughtering the lizard folk and their queen, meeting Vulcan, learning from Vulcan that, as it turns out, the entire Cadian belief system of how Cadia, the great being as a god, and the Cadian demigods that had appeared in each province, basically they learned from Vulcan that each one of the demigods are siblings, as it turns out, and that Cadia is a mother/father-like figure because nobody knows what Cadia's true gender is. And, on top of it all, the great enemy of Cadia, Istvan, the demigod, is also a sibling of all the other 4 demigods.
Hate to see it.
They learned very briefly of the great war that sundered Cadia apart over 1,000 years ago, and how Cadia attempted to obliterate Istvan's soul at the end of the war. Istvan mortally wounded Cadia in turn, and it was kind of a we killed each other situation. Cadia fell, Cadia is dead, and Istvan, only a sliver of his soul survived. However, it did survive, and for over 1,000 years, his soul has steadily regained power. He has spread his evil influence through the hearts and minds of human men and women across Cadia and of his own followers in his lands. And for 1,000 years, there have been kind of wars here and there, but nothing too big until now. Istvan seems to be ready to come back into the world, and if he is brought back, it'll spell doom for Cadia, most likely the continent, maybe even the world. Our party met the King of Cadia, and has since convinced the king and the great leaders of Cadia to allow them entrance into each one of the provinces to try to fix the shit that's going on in each province. Because, of course, with the way Istvan works, it's not just a direct attack into Cadia. Their evil influence has spread throughout the land. They've opened portals across Cadia that allows them to move their troops freely into each province. They have corrupted the hearts and minds of people from the lowest peasant on up to the highest noble. There is traitors, poison, hidden blades in the dark everywhere, all across Cadia. And our party, with every step that they take, it might be their last. Where are we now? In our last session, our party witnessed a great duel between their now fast friend and sort of watcher, protector of the group and their dad, Leopold Siegfried, who they discovered was of former noble birth. Siegfried encountered his brother, Lucius Siegfried, and in a grand duel in the middle of the capital, Leopold slew his brother. Discovering some unfortunate, sad things about Siegfried's past, our party has forgiven him and have reaccepted him into the fold, although Averland is still a little wary. Our party decided to set out to the north, to the lands of Fenris, as they are called. This is where one of the demigods also came from, Grimnir. Now, the lands of Fenris, they say, it has a saying. There's only 2 things that flow through it, blood and ice. The blood of the people there, and the ever-encroaching and present ice across Fenris. Our party set out to, 1, probably try to solve some political issues happening between all of the tribes of Fenris.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because Fenris is on the brink of civil war with itself. But also, they have been tasked by Vulcan to resurrect Vulcan's siblings, who at one point or another in the 1,000 years have passed, either in grand battle or in betrayal. Vulcan believes, however, that his siblings can be resurrected, and even Cadia could potentially be resurrected, and has tasked the party with doing just this.
Simple enough.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of our last session, our party was traveling in a carriage, Ansel on top, when the carriage suddenly came to a halt. Ansel, looking at the front of the carriage, noticed that not only was their driver missing, but their horses were a bloody mess and dead. Ansel looked out across and saw half a dozen red eyes staring at him amongst the blizzard, the flurries that are outside right now.
So that only equates to 3, right? 3 wolves?
No, there's
If it's-
6.
If it's 6,
I'm sorry,
6
I'm sorry.
eyes, or is it
Half-
6
6
sets
pairs
of eyes.
Half
No,
a dozen pairs
no.
of eyes is what I should have said. I
Oh, no.
apologize.
Yeah, holy shit, I'll never forgive you.
I will say your carriage, it's like a typical like covered wagon, so it's not like
Yeah.
you know, it's protected
We're
against
not
the
just
cold
like
pretty
open.
much. Yeah.
Exposed to the elements.
You have the floor, I suppose, Ansel, since you're the only one that sees this right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh! I am transforming into a werewolf in a full fucking howl.
You all
Can
hear...
You're just not gonna tell us what's going on?
The
Can you break off a piece of that howl for us, though?
No, I'm good.
Timmy!
I don't know if I can. Here, I'll find a clip.
It's called role playing for a reason, okay?
Dude, my throat is all
God, are you
scratchy
Mike?
though right now.
Oh, fair enough.
Mike.
Oh, is it buzzing?
Like, it
Hold
would
on.
actually
Yeah.
sound really bad.
Hold on. I got it.
There we go.
There you go.
Did-
Save the day.
Alright. So, you are just busting out a howl right now, just to let everybody know, like,
Yeah,
what the
brother.
fuck's going on.
By
Brush my teeth.
this point, do we know what Ansel's fucking howl? Like, can we distinguish that between other
Good
howls?
Yeah,
question.
yeah, you've been traveling with him long enough. You know, like, okay, he's a
Okay.
werewolf now.
Okay.
He's our blood brother.
How does this werewolf
Not
transfer?
true.
Does it look like American Werewolf in London? Cause that'd be badass.
It's not that slow. It
Never
just
seen that
happens
one.
quick.
Oh, that's the best one.
No, it's like an anime cutout where it's like it shows me and then it flashes the other guy.
Are
and
you
it
just a
flashes back to
magical
me, and I'm
girl?
just
Is that how this works?
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
a full werewolf.
Yes,
So
No,
Transformation
American
sequence on
American
Apple.
Werewolf in London is an entirely practical effect transformation.
Oh!
It's
I'm,
very good. It's very famous.
I'm gonna hop out of the carriage.
I'm gonna
Rapier
head
in
out.
hand.
You hop out into the freezing weather. Thankfully, you got some cloaks.
You
handed
immediately
to you
died
all
of
before you.
exposure.
Yeah. It is pretty damn cold out though. You can see the eyes. They're rather far off though. They don't look close, and they're just staring at you all.
I use my indoor voice and kind of peer back into the carriage and say, "Hey, there's some wolves out here."
What
Or
kind?
do I? I suppose I don't know if they're wolves or not.
There's some
Uh,
eyes.
Yeah, there's something staring back at us out there.
What kind of thing?
Ursula's eyes. And she
Siegfried.
puts her book away.
Siegfried picks up his halberd and he steps outside and he inserts the banner into the back plate of his weapon. But it's flying
Doing
high
it.
above. And
I look at
Aberlin,
Siegfried. Wait, and after I see that, and I go, the banner means nothing. These are wild creatures.
It means
Fair
something
enough.
to us. Fuck off.
We have morale. What does our banner do again?
It's
So
It has a buff on it.
spell protection or something like that.
Yeah.
Passively, it has a spell protection for you all. But Siegfried also has banner actions he can do for you all. So
Oh, hell yeah. New
Oh.
wolf set? Are you kidding?
yep.
He's a
Dual-wielding.
flame.
Siegfried
He's
and
the
Aberlin
flame
Banner
girl.
wielding.
just shouts
Both
PogChamp.
Siegfried and Aberlin received a full new character sheet now. So
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. I love it.
Shin Aberlin.
Shinfried, if you will.
What?
Is anyone else hopping out of the carriage?
What's out there?
There's eyes, man. I don't know.
Ursula
You got
is
eyes.
going to. Ursula is gonna look out the window, but she's gonna open the door, but like kind of hang out the window so she could easily like duck back inside
Ferris Bueller
if
style.
if she needed to.
When you look outside, you see that every now and then the wind picks up and it almost becomes borderline whiteout, and then it like dies down again.
Is it night?
It is night, yes.
Okay.
And it's a blizzard.
So the only light we have is coming from like our
Torches.
and stuff.
Your torches and your carriage, yes.
And my staff. Actually, I
Yes,
light
and
up
your
my staff.
And my ass.
You can see the red eyes. When the whiteout picks up, some of the eyes disappear when it comes back down, and then if it picks up again, the eyes reappear. But they don't appear to be getting any closer.
So
They're just
my
kind of
staff
staring.
light is I believe it's bright for like 20 feet and then dim for like another 20 feet, I believe. I can check that as soon as my nail gets out of the UV lamp. Okay, there we go. Where am I? Sorry, continue. This is just
Okay.
This is just scene setting stuff.
Alonso,
touch,
you
okay.
you say that to Siegfried, and Siegfried nods and he says, "Aye, lad, I agree. But if we get lost in this storm out here, you can at least look for the banner."
No. Okay, here's the plan.
What?
Here's the plan,
The
guys.
banner.
Everybody, hang on to the wagon. I'm gonna pull this wagon all the way through.
You're gonna
You're gonna
attempt to
pull a
pull
wagon.
that had two
Dude.
giant draft horses pulling it before you.
Yeah, if only we had another druid.
True.
Yeah, sorry. So just a little point of order. Bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So
Okay.
Hopefully we can see. I mean, granted, the
light-
blizzard is
your
probably
light-
bringing down the.
Your light shows that you are still on a road, but
Oh, good.
the snow has moved in so much that it's starting to cover the road even behind you as you like speed right
Oh
now.
god damn it!
No plows out here.
Get fucking
Hey.
Mindot on the fucking on the mission.
Talk to no one, Mindot.
Averlin is gonna step out of the carriage, and he's swaggering a little bit. He's got his shield ready to go, and he's got his hand on his long sword at his hip.
Gun.
Mhm.
Hey Patrick, what's the conversion for money? Is it 10 to 10 or 10 to 1? Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric, that
Why are you
that
casting a
picture you
spell
like
that
is
costs
literally
money?
us right now.
No, dude. I'm literally just
I'll
changing
send
my
it
money.
in the D&D chat.
Oh, okay.
I like that picture.
Cause I was like, why do I have 20 copper pieces? That's stupid.
Yeah, that goes up
Yeah.
to 2 silver pieces. So
14.
Yeah.
okay.
8. 4.
Oh my
We're
God.
good now.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
I'm still in the cart, I think.
I'm gonna speak to the native Fenrisians.
Yep. That'd be
Fenrisians.
Kieran
We-
and Ansel.
Do we
Yeah.
have? Oh yeah.
Kieran and Ansel. I'm gonna say, do you know what's out there? You guys are
Those
from
are the
here.
wolves.
The wolves.
Kieran speaks up and he says, "Those would be the wolves of Fenris, dire wolves, almost as tall as a man."
Oh shit.
Are-
Okay.
are dire wolves? Are those like undead?
He
Our wolves are
shakes,
just really big wolves.
he shakes
Oh,
his
okay.
head. Siegfried,
That was Belle asking, not Ursula.
Have you fought them before?
I used to hunt them.
Oh.
Kieran nods his head as well. He says,
What'd you use to hunt them?
Sword, baby.
Kieran nods his head and he says, dire wolves help provide some of the armor and meat for the clans in the north here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
Dude, they're coming to
also
avenge their like fallen loved ones. This is your fault.
Bro, that's not how
it's
this
also
works.
a rite of passage for gray hunters to take down a dire wolf, an older one, and take their
Oh.
fur.
Ooh.
Oh.
Neat.
Cool. Can I
Okay,
have
at
one?
this moment, I throw, because I'm a werewolf, so clearly it's not really doing much. I throw my robe to one of you guys, and you see that it's actually a dire wolf pelt. Like
Oh
inside.
shit.
Which one of us do you throw it to?
I just
Yakuza
whoever
under your
catches it,
shirt
you're all
off?
standing next to each other.
I'll catch it like a
hell yeah.
bouquet.
I was gonna say it's like when they
I'm
throw
next.
it up and
I'm next.
It is.
we're all racing to try and grab it.
It is a dire wolf pelt. It is made.
I'm
or-
looking.
it would have been an adult dire wolf, not like an old one. So a big, powerful dire wolf. The pelt is very thick. It's very thick and very like it would serve as like natural armor, basically.
One of you can wear it because I don't need it right now. I don't need it right now, I guess.
It's very warm.
I put it on.
You are now
Say
warmer.
no more.
Does
You are
it
now
like? Does
warmer
it like?
than you were before.
Yes.
Does it like totally engulf you? Like-
Yes. Anzel's
Anzel's
a very
a big
man.
boy.
Yes. Okay.
Cyrus looks
standing-
like the Michelin Man.
You're standing outside. You see the eyes off in the distance.
What?
Big and puffy.
Somehow, you won't have to make a roll. Somehow, something slaughtered your horses and probably your carriage driver, and none of you heard it.
Okay.
Lit.
Oh, good
So-
point.
Where's the carriage
Um,
driver?
The carriage driver is missing. The horses are dead at the front of.
Oh, he's missing.
Yes.
Can
Yeah.
I do
Can
a
we?
investigation check on like where the
Carriage
carriage
driver?
driver was sitting?
Yeah,
look
sure.
for some.
Did I see
look,
anything?
look.
Okay.
Sniff his seat.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Do it.
Oh, that's 5. Here we go. 4. Oh shit! Huge rolls today, boys.
Massive, a
You-
6 and a 9, dude.
You're
Great.
looking, and you. The only thing you can see is that there is some blood on the front, but you can't really tell, like, whose it is or if it's like.
Yeah.
Does anyone have like a tinderbox on them?
So
Why?
After-
Cause I have a hooded
After-
lantern in my inventory, and I think we all do by default.
Why? Then we probably have that on, except for me with my.
Ooh, hold on.
With my.
no,
the
here. So
phone.
after
Rod.
Saris does that check, I look back at you and I say, "Looking for where they go will be useless. These wolves hunt with the wind."
The wind.
Oh, with the
The
wind.
wind?
What you
Define the
mean?
wind.
Kieran nods and he says, they tend to move in blizzards such as this to hide their tracks. They're very smart.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
More intelligent
lit.
than just than regular beasts out here.
I'm gonna
Right.
assume they don't frighten easily, so we can't just kind of like make ourselves big and scare them off.
Kieran
like
that
a
your
black
plan?
bear.
Dude, I'm a
Kieran
werewolf right
shakes-
What's
now.
up with
Out
you
of
and bears, man?
Out of character.
Kieran shakes his head and he says, if a pack of dire wolves thinks they can take down prey, they will not stop in their pursuit.
Oh.
Great.
Hell yeah, let's
These
go.
wolves think we're cowards.
So.
Huge.
Yeah, they think
Pog.
we're easy prey.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
I am going full on. I get down in a 4-point stance at this point.
Oh.
Full,
Bend and snap.
and I am going for
Great
an
bend.
intimidation.
snap.
An intimidation howl.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
You know what? Since you're in wolf form, I'll say you can add +1 to this roll.
Nice.
41.
You let out a loud roar that just echoes. It echoes across, and because it's freshly fallen snow, it carries the sound, or it like helps like propel your
Yeah.
sound out and all that. And you
Patrick is thinking.
you hear a couple of like yips on the wind. So you obviously
Yeah, that's
scared
right.
something, and then you hear a howl back. That's
Oh,
really
no!
loud.
Timmy just casted shit pant.
You hear a howl back that
Get shit
carries
pelt.
along the wind. You can't quite tell where it's coming from. It almost sounds like it's coming from all around you. And then you
Oh, no.
hear the growling of the wolves. It's coming from the direction of the red eyes.
Yes.
The nat one and that like you just farted.
And Kieran, he loosens his shoulders a little bit and he says, "Oh, we're in for it now. That's an alpha."
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
let's
You
go.
guys are about to watch me kill an alpha. 1-on-1, honorable pack fight.
Honorable wolf combat.
Hell yeah.
This is the ways
Aberlin-
of the north.
Averlin draws
Yeah.
his sword and he loosens his shield arm a little bit and he says, "Well, what are we waiting around here for?" And Alan, he's got this air of he's
Alan's
super
vibing,
confident
dude.
right
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Everyone's like feeling himself. I love it.
I step forward from like not like out of sight forward, just like 10 feet forward, and I howl again. Like I'm challenging the alpha right now.
Okay. You don't have to roll for that. You howl again,
Yeah.
and the entire pack howls back at you.
They
Oh,
want some. They want these hands. Dude.
Instead of howls, they start
I
speaking
want
in
this
human.
ass.
After this, the wind picks up again, and it
Here
becomes
they
white
come.
out. You can't really see. And it dies down, and the eyes have moved closer.
Yes.
Let's go.
How
Close.
close?
Close,
They-
yeah, how
yeah, how
close?
close?
That's important.
They still look to be a couple 100 feet off.
Oh!
But they have now
Couple
spread
hundo.
out into like a half, like a crescent moon shape.
Oh god, like so they're circling us. Basically.
Yes, they go from left all the way to like left. There's one, and then there's probably like 90 feet of distance, and then there's another one, and then again one in the middle, one on the right, another one on the right, and a final one. So it's six pairs of eyes, and they've spread out now.
I really want to. I won't do this because it would be a waste of a spell slot, but I really want to cast Animal Friendship. and just,
It won't work. I have it.
I know
it won't work.
I know it won't work.
I don't think I updated my character sheet. I'll do it.
Direwolves
level
have
up
an
or something?
intelligence of like 7, right?
We're level
Patrick?
8, correct?
Yeah, they're smart.
Yes, they're very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart for.
It would
level
just be.
8, correct?
It would just be very funny to me.
We didn't level up last session though.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
we're level 8.
Yes.
Okay.
We leveled up in Lustria, but that was it.
Unless
Like
I've
that's
done it
that's our most
before
recent
then.
level.
So we're supposed to be.
It just
level 8
looks
right
like
now?
my hit points aren't
Yes.
level up.
What are your
Let me
hit
do a double
points?
check.
Level 8.
I have 43.
Are you
Oh,
level
'cause
If
I
7
got
I'm
still?
not, if I'm not, it's really not a hard thing to change.
I got 7 rogue. And
Oh
one,
no, yep, I'm at level 8.
Okay.
one source.
Alright. I'm yelling at the
Yeah.
people in the carriage now to please step outside.
Dude, I was
Okay,
right next to
What
you
if
the whole
we-
time,
okay.
man.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't know
hold
you
on.
got out. I'm
Ursula
sorry.
steps outside.
What if
Yeah. Gosh.
She's like, all right, since you asked.
what if we don't step outside?
You're just
Then
gonna
what?
stay in a carriage and get surrounded with no way to move.
What are they gonna do about it? We're in a carriage.
I mean,
Rip the
they
carriage
could
apart.
very much wait us out.
Mm,
They have 2 dead horses to feed off of while we have what?
And one carriage driver.
not
And
if
a
we eat the
carriage-
horses first.
I was gonna say our current objective is to get the
Drag
horses.
the horses into the carriage
And
so
eat
they
them.
Yeah,
can't
dude.
eat them.
Hide in their stomachs like tauntauns.
I'm suddenly way more on board with this now.
Surprise,
No, we're not standing in the
motherfucker.
carriage.
Unfortunate.
Ugh.
Where do you want? Where are we going then?
Dude,
Yep,
fighting. Where do you mean where we're
Ursula-
going?
Ursula
No, like
calls
where?
out to,
Where?
You should get in
On
a
the carriage.
formation.
Timmy.
Wait, hold on.
Ursula
Zach.
calls out to
Yes.
Ansel.
Check your
and,
phone.
Oh, I just dropped
what
it.
should we?
Ugh.
What
just
strategy
dropped.
do you propose?
Oh, I actually my character sheet is updated. I just can't do math. Okay.
You good
Well,
man?
What did you say,
What's
Bella?
up?
Sorry.
Ansel.
Oh.
Hold on. You're
Ursula.
reading something.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Ursula calls out to Ansel and asks, "What strategy? How do you propose we face these creatures?"
The best is to use your carriage to cover your back and get around it.
Kieran speaks up and he says,
around
"Stay
what?
within eye shot of each other. They'll obviously go for someone that's separated."
Oh.
Shall we do the
okay.
rope technique?
What?
No,
What's the rope technique?
No.
Did you
not
know
doing
rope
the rope
technique in
technique ever
Glasslands?
again.
That
Oh yeah,
terrible.
Under no circumstances will I tie
Everybody
myself
buddy
to
up.
idiots ever again.
I'd rather split the party than do that.
I'd rather die.
What?
We have
Really
two
wrong, though.
unconscious
party.
members in the middle of the rope, and now we are dragging bodies around.
Could be goddamn. Weekend
That
at
was
Bernie's.
That was really funny.
Tie everyone together. Oh, he got knocked out.
Oh god, that was so funny.
Actually, do I have a
Carter, do you have prestidigitation or whatever?
Okay.
it is?
Yeah.
So,
How
like, actually,
far
what
does
you
that
guys
go
need
out?
to do.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What you guys actually need to do though is like get in like a half circle around the front of the
10
wagon.
feet.
Let's.
Yeah.
Damn,
Okay.
you only can cast at 10 feet. I was gonna say we
Because
could like.
then the wagon
'cause
watches your back.
Ladies,
Like-
let's get into formation.
You could use it to try and
Kieran.
maybe get them to go after him, but
Do you
they're
think-
smart, so I don't know if that would work.
Ursula asks Abdul as she's getting in position. I have the ability to speak with animals for a short time. Do you think there's any way we could negotiate, or they're as intelligent?
They sound
as you
very
say?
angry.
There is no
Alright, we'll give you the
negotiation with
2
animals in the
horses.
north.
Make
They
them let
either
us
kill
go.
you or you kill them.
Kieran speaks
Okay.
on me and says that's
Well,
a great
I
way
just
to get that's a great way to get your throat torn out.
Well, I just
Oh.
thought I'd ask. I'm trying to be solution oriented. So
Okay. So Siegfried is going to take the banner and he's going to stand right in the middle of you all, in front, to the right of this carriage here. You're facing right, I should say. Oh, by the way, it's the right
Yeah.
side of the carriage. How are you going to orient yourselves from Siegfried, and how much space do you want to put between yourself and the next
how
person?
big carriage again?
Carriage is only like 10 feet long. It's not a big carriage.
Okay.
I will be, let's say, 8 to 10 feet to the right of Siegfried.
You should
So
use
there's
the
room for
carriage
someone to go.
to
In, there's room
cover
for
our
someone in
backs.
between us.
Okay, I'm gonna draw.
If
Well,
someone wants to
so,
step in between me and Siegfried.
Yeah, that's what Ansel said, to get in a half circle around the carriage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in front of you guys though, because I'm taking on the alpha.
Oh,
That's all you, man.
Honorable wolf combat.
You're gonna go in
I'll
front of
be
Siegfried.
I'll be at the.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
butt-
like 20 feet in front of him, so I'm a little
Okay.
bit spaced out.
I'm gonna. Ursula's gonna corner herself up against the carriage, kind of behind everybody.
Okay. So I'll have. You want to be directly behind Siegfried, like up against the carriage?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'll
Oh, I
say
can
there's. I'll
see
say there's about
everybody,
10.
but-
Yeah, there's about 10 feet from in between you and Siegfried. Siegfried's right in front of you. All right, I'm drawing this out. So, Averlin is going to take up position about. He's only going to be about 5 feet to the right of Geffen Saris.
Okay.
So we've got Geffen Saris to the right of Siegfried, Averlin to the right of Geffen Saris, Ursula directly behind Siegfried, and Ansel 20 feet in front of Siegfried. That leaves Kieran, who is going to take up position to the left of Siegfried, about 10 feet away. Same distance between Geffen Saris and Siegfried. So Geffen Saris and Kieran, there's 20 feet of space between you two.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
All right. Who else? We've got Boo Winkums and Enderman. That's it.
Where you going?
I don't know. Timmy, you want anyone up there with you or no?
Nah, dude, it's gonna be a
Alright,
one-on-one,
cool,
and
man.
then you
I'm
guys
gonna
got.
chill. No package deal. I'm with Endervin. Wherever he goes,
Yeah,
she
well,
goes.
listen.
You mean they?
Where are you going?
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going.
Well, I'm going where you're
Don't
going,
just
man.
Stand.
Alright, we're going fucking 15 feet to the left.
Of Kieran.
Ooh.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Very
be about,
spice.
There's gonna be about 5 feet between you and Kieran then. Okay. So B,
Alright.
W, and then are you going further
Alright,
left?
I don't mean
than-
to. I didn't mean that. Came across as very rude.
That's fine.
Sorry.
You're good. All right. So, are you going to the left of Boo Winkums then, Enderman?
Yes.
Okay. How much space?
Hey, how much? How wide is your paladin protection?
Dude.
I'm gonna sauce some
I
bardic
mean, look.
inspiration at Ansel.
I actually don't know, man. Give me a sec.
Ansel, you
Dude,
have
how
your
could
bardic
you
ins-
not know? No, I'm kidding.
10
Ansel.
feet for the aura
Yeah.
protection, and if you want the other protection, it's 5 feet.
What is that? What does
5
that do to
feet.
me? Eric?
You have a
You better be up
D8
to the hip, man.
that you can roll at any time for anything.
Yeah, and then you can. I think.
Oh,
you
just
can
to
do it
add
after.
to anything?
You can do it
Yeah,
after.
you can
checks,
do it
too,
after a
can't you?
roll, so you don't have to be like, I use my bardic inspiration before this. You can you
Okay.
can roll and then be like, I want the D8
And
on
be like,
it.
this is bad.
So could I do that
Yeah.
to damage even?
Yeah. I think
you
it's for
can.
any roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's.
I know you can for attack.
Pat.
Huge damage.
Huge
Yep.
damage.
So do you do you just start playing your baby
Wait, no,
trumpet?
I don't think you can do it on damage,
Oh,
actually. It says ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
Mm.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Eric, answer the question.
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
Do you start playing on your baby trumpet, and if so, what song?
This is a
Blow
good
the
opportunity
healing.
to showcase my newfound talent of throw whistling to
Yes.
I thought you found that in like 5th grade.
Well, Geffen Saris's.
No.
When we were riding
I
in
just
the
give some
carriage.
words of inspiration to Ansel.
How
so
much
you
further
can
left
do
are you
it.
going to be of Boo Winkums?
Me?
Ansel,
Yeah.
he's our man.
5 feet.
5 feet? Okay, so.
He's our
We're
wolf.
attached at the hip.
Oh, Tetris, please don't do this.
20, 10.
You'll never lose me.
Okay, this is actually. Alright, so in total, there is. Let me see. 5, 15,
Tetris is popping off. Jesus Christ.
30. There is 35
hey.
feet between Endervin and Averlin. Endervin's on the far left, Averlin's on the far right. Ansel's 20 feet ahead.
So is there
Perfect.
30 feet from me to Averlin then? Is that how
Yep.
it works?
Yep. that's
Awesome,
exactly
I
how
can
it
get to
works.
Averlin in one go if I need to.
Okay.
Or is
Good,
it,
that's
or is
actually-
it not because it's rough terrain because it's like snowy? Like
It is currently not rough
If you're a
currently.
sprint, I think we should forever position ourselves around Averland and to make sure anybody can get to him. I think that's a good
Avalon Protection
strategy.
Squad.
Yeah,
Everyone's
He's
going
vibing.
through his phase right now. He doesn't want to be eating your
He's vibing, dude.
he's going
Okay.
through like the edgy teenager phase.
you have a room, mom.
Playing
That's
So-
Averland.
That's a pretty good Avalon impression. Alright. Once again, the snow picks up.
Yep.
Fog.
Whiteout. You can't even see Ansel ahead of you all. And then it
Right.
dies. And then the snow completely dies. And in full view, you get to see the 6 dire wolves. Now, the dire wolves have spread themselves out in a, again, half crescent formation. There's about 30 feet in between each wolf. But they're spread out a little bit more, like, further from each other. So it goes like the one that's on the furthest left is, if you cut across, it's still about 90 feet from the one on the furthest right. So they're very widely spread out, pretty much.
Okay.
There are 6 that you can see.
Epic.
And is there
They-
a big one? Oh, sorry.
No, that you do not see currently.
Oh.
They are spread out. They are all 90 feet from you all, or 4 are 90 feet from you. There are 2 that are currently set or 90 feet from Ansel. That would make them 110 feet from you all. So they form like where it curves, in this half crescent formation,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. If you can picture what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
And they look like this.
Oh no.
Whoops.
So you said they're 120 feet away?
110.
There are
The
2.
ones at
there-
the like apex of the.
Yes.
The
Okay,
2
yeah,
at the
yeah.
Oh
furthest curve.
god.
Those are good looking wolves. What can I say?
They're big. They even from where you're saying you can see they are huge. They are, like Kieran said, they're almost as tall as a man.
Cardo, we need to get one as a pet.
I have
And
squeaky toys.
Yeah.
when they all appear, Siegfried takes the banner from his back and he plants it down next to him.
Starts humming.
And now, if you are within 30 feet of Siegfried, you can add +1 to your rolls because he just did a banner action.
All
Oh
of
shit!
us?
Are we within
Yeah.
30 feet?
+1 to hit rolls. Yes, that actually I did the math. You are all within 30 feet currently. with Siegfried.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
So you get +1 to your hit rolls. Now
Hell
that
yeah.
Siegfried has
That's
planted the
epic.
banner.
Everyone try to remind each other about that one because I feel like we're all gonna forget.
And Siegfried is going to hold his heavy crossbow out to start this here.
Good point.
Roll
How far away is the wolf?
for initiative. There's 2 in front of Ansel. So again, imagine it's like a
14.
It's a crescent like half shape, right? Like a crescent shape, pretty much.
Bombs on one.
There are 2 in front of Ansel.
13. It's good to
those
be
are
back.
In total, 110 feet from you. They're 90 feet from Ansel. Then there's 2 on the left and 2 on the right that form like the tip basically of this crescent. They are 90 feet from the group in total,
Okay.
Right.
and that would
Got
make
it.
them 70 feet from
Sweet.
Ansel.
Do they have a speed of 50 or 60?
There's something wrong with these wolves, and you'll see.
Oh shit!
Let's
I
go.
don't like. I don't
I
like
got a
that.
bone to
got-
pick.
I've rolled 2 5s and a 9 so far. I'm popping off.
I got a 23 for my initiative.
You got a 23. All of the wolves are rolling
Anzel
at once.
stanced up.
Actually,
Nice.
the wolves are just making one big roll. And I just gotta make sure I get this
It's
correct.
the
It's all gonna be nat 20s.
pack mentality roll.
Oh yeah.
all 6 nat 20s.
Yep.
Please. Please.
Crazy.
Young adult.
They got an 18. Okay.
Well.
Looks like they're gonna kill me before any of you guys get attacked.
So,
Just kidding.
calling off
I'm about to pull
initiative.
some bamboozlement you've never seen before.
Oh, my connection to the
You're
server is interrupted.
Shazam
What is
mid-fight
this?
and have the
All
lightning
right.
bolt come down.
Here
I'm actually
is Siegfried. Maybe. There we go. Siegfried's got a 16.
Siegfried also stance.
Averlin.
Prepared.
Averlin is not ready.
Everyone's taking a
is
quick fiber.
Typical Averlin fashion. He slips a little bit on the ice and is going to be at a
Man.
disadvantage to start.
Thought you changed.
I thought he did too.
Shin Everlin is
Bring
worse
back
than
Richter.
before.
Don't forget Kieran.
Richter comes
Yep.
back, I'm killing myself.
Pulling out the character sheet currently.
I've had this video loaded up. It's called Epic Fantasy Music Battle in the North. Ambient Fantasy Orchestra Music. So I'm
There is
fucking ready.
Kieran and me got it. We're in our
Alright.
Put the
homeland.
duel on again.
I'm
No,
listening
it's not-
to
no,
blizzard,
that
storm
is-
sounds, relaxing winter background, heavy
You
wind,
should play
and
the
snow
song
sounds.
from Divinity.
Oh my god,
That song
the
slaps, dude.
the
The
bar-
guy in bar
music.
music,
Tavern
dude.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, "Yeah." Why is this random fight
Alright.
with random NPCs that are gonna be dead in 2 seconds the sickest?
Anzel, armor class and HP.
Armor class 14, 80 hit points.
Jesus.
Okay. Kieran is.
I reserve the duel
Kieran's
for
got
special occasions.
1678.
Yeah. Well, I only have skin,
1738.
so
That's true. You are a wolfie.
one day I'll get werewolf armor.
Then
Probably now in the north I'll find some.
1738.
The wolves are next, actually. Holy shit. Okay.
Eric, do you have armor under my cloak?
Yeah. I got
What's your armor class?
not great. 16.
Well, because my cloak is on top of that then, so
Oh yeah,
These
what's
are-
the cloak of
Eric's
You
a
get like
Christian
2
man.
more.
What's the AC of a?
Well, it's not its own independent AC. It's like
Oh, it's not.
well, it's a hide, so it's not like 30,
Oh,
you know.
I don't know. Maybe it's a special height.
Oh, this is neat.
It gives me a +8. Look at that. I'm at.
Sims has custom gender
Eric's indestructible.
custom gender settings.
Yes,
What do you
it
mean?
Yeah.
does,
Oh yeah,
yep.
that's like kind of in the newer version, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, you can
Okay.
emperor.
Cool.
Alright.
What do you say,
No,
Patrick?
there's literally an option that says this sim will be able to become pregnant, get
I
other
know.
pregnants, or neither.
Patrick, would you say Eric gets a +2 to his armor class for having a cloak above it?
No, not at all.
I'm just
I was
warm.
trying to help Eric out.
He's just
I'm just warm. All
Eric's just
toasty.
cozy.
14.
He's vibing.
You're like, actually, the north isn't that
Don't fall,
bad.
don't
Yeah, I
fall
don't know
asleep,
what you guys are
Eric.
complaining about.
I see why you guys are from here.
Yeah, this is a nice place. Why'd you leave?
Siegfried got a bonus, or got a buff to his armor, because he got new armor.
That's right. He got the
house armor.
banner holding Curious.
Yeah.
Cuirass.
You got it.
Yes.
Yeah, holy shit.
Jesus.
Struggling.
So,
Why is my YouTube so loud? What the fuck?
then we have, who wants to go first between Boo and Enderman?
It's all up to you, Enderman.
You.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. AC and HP?
1946.
Great year.
Great year.
I love it.
Favorite year.
I
Every
almost
time-
said it
so
too.
At work, sometimes, a total will come out to be like 1945 or something like that. The customer and I will just like look at each other. Like,
Fantastic.
it's a year.
Fantastic year.
Enderman 14. Enderman, AC, HP.
AC 17, HP 52.
Oh, great year. Great year.
How is
Just
my
before-
health higher than yours? Hold on a minute.
Who, me?
No, Zach.
We don't talk about this.
Cause Zach fucked up.
Ursula at
It's
13.
funny too, because I was rolling for a real long
Uh,
time
Yeah,
too.
because
I don't know how that
my
happened.
first two levels
Whoops,
I rolled
sorry.
one.
My hit points are not at the right point maximum.
How do I customize my body, dude? What the
Heck?
hell?
You playing The Sims?
Yeah, I'm playing The Sims.
Sorry.
Epic.
Okay. Come back to me. I'll be right back.
Ceres,
Playing The Sims on PS4?
HP.
Yeah.
For
nice.
Ceres, AC 16
Mhm.
and HP 43. I'm killing it.
That's a pretty good year
Nice.
too.
1643? Yeah.
And
look it
all the
up.
way at the very bottom,
The
we
year of
got
Jack the Ripper.
The boy himself,
What?
Everland.
Really?
I have no idea.
1643.
How do I customize
Everland has
myself? though?
16.
Okay. I'm
Actually,
ready
17
now.
with shield. 17
Touchpad and
16.
hover over your body parts.
Oh, that's not intuitive at all.
All right.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's awful.
It's terrible.
For those wondering.
What's your HP, Ursula?
So AC 14, HP 58.
58. Got it. All right. We are good to
For those
go.
wondering, England in 1643 passed by Parliament to censor newspapers. There's your fun factoid.
And they started the
Really?
English Civil War.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that.
So,
There was
Yeah,
one. There was an English
fantastic
Civil
year.
War?
Great year.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fantastic year. A lot
Just,
happened.
you know, just 100 years before we were a country.
top of
I had no
Ansel's
idea.
Turn. Give me one sec.
It's my turn.
Nice. All right. So, at the top of your turn, yes, it is your turn.
Yes, okay.
Before you get ready to do anything, the wind picks up, and now you can't
Let's go.
see in front of you.
Great.
I don't need to see, so here's the thing, right?
I'm just still
I'm-
swinging.
I'm
can smell.
casting Stone Skin.
Okay.
Wait, you're a
You have this?
spellcaster?
I'm a werewolf at this point.
yeah,
like I have
yeah, I
some
don't-
magic.
He does
Oh,
have
fair
some
enough.
I
magic,
thought it was
yeah.
I don't know.
You losing it, man?
All right.
It was a
What
biology
does that bump
thing
your AC up to?
rather than a man.
It doesn't. I have resistance to
Come on, man.
non-magical bludgeon, piercing, and slashing damage. So I would take half of all that stuff.
Mhm.
Damn, huge.
Perfect. All
That's
right.
actually pretty big.
Does it say how long that lasts?
It just says duration, which isn't the time. I'm like, thanks.
I will look
Okay.
it
So,
up.
well, it might say
Duration
what
of
the duration
something.
is, like somewhere.
Yeah. It says through the duration of the spell, and I'm like, thanks.
No, not Minecraft. D&D 5e, silly. Duration, concentration up to 1 hour.
Oh, but you have to maintain concentration.
Yeah, but you have to maintain concentration. So.
So does that mean you can't attack?
No, if he takes damage, it could break his
Concentration is
Oh.
the damage.
Yeah.
Holy
You can
shit,
attack when
it's
you
a
have
4th
concentration
level
spells up.
spell? Makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right, so you now have Stone Skin. You cast that. It's one action to cast that, so you can now do your movement, and if you have a bonus action,
Cast
you can take a
shit
bonus
bag.
action.
I only have bonus attack, so I'm just chilling. But
You're just gonna sit there.
I'm chilling hard now.
Vibing. Had to do it.
All
Had
right.
to do it to him, fuck.
Kieran's going to attempt to make a perception roll, see if he can see anything. He has to make this at disadvantage since it is this. I should clarify the rules here. This is counting as heavily obscured, which basically means you have the blinded rule. You have to. All of your attacks are at disadvantage, and any perception checks are also at disadvantage. Just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
While
sense.
the storm is going, at least. If the storm dies down, then you're fine. Alright. Kieran gets a +2 to this. Okay.
What I
So
wanna
Kieran's
pick
going to
my-
attempt to make... He's going to use his free action to try to make a perception check. He can't see shit. Alright, so Kieran is going to take the ready action, and that's going to be his turn.
Patrick, how many characters are you playing right now?
All of them.
Kieran,
Well, 4.
Kieran,
Oh,
Well,
Averland,
plus the wolves.
Kieran,
Yeah.
Averland,
Siegfried.
all 6 wolves, and Siegfried.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God.
All right. Wolves do wolf things, and
I want to do wolf things.
Well, it's
before
too
you
bad.
know it,
Well, you're a paladin, so
somehow, because you can't see it, the wolves on the left and right close 90 feet.
Oh,
And-
shit.
Endervin
Yeah,
And
what's up,
Boo
man?
Winkums, you are being attacked, as is Saris and Aberland.
Come on, bro. I'm gonna die.
So,
Get close to me.
You're
I'm
full
not
health,
needed-
dude.
I'm not
because
supposed
you-
to take damage.
Alright, I'm going to explain
just a
some things
singy
real quick,
boy.
just so I'm not screwing you guys. Don't think I'm screwing you guys over. Every attack roll is made at disadvantage with the heavily obscured rule, but
Yes.
because you don't see the wolves coming, they would gain advantage. That would cancel it out.
Makes sense.
And they have pack tactics, so they're making this attack at advantage against Endervin and Boo Winkums and Saris and Aberland.
Fuck.
Awesome. Let's go. Hold on
No.
tight.
Who's first?
Just need to pull up this. We're gonna go from left to right. So Endervin first.
Okay.
Endervin, are you within 5 feet?
Yes, I am.
Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. We're
Alright.
gonna prepare. I gotta
Uh,
pull this up real quick. I gotta
Enderman,
prepare.
again, this will be at advantage.
Sims can
Oh,
roll
Oh,
harder
good
than
thing
By
this
the
is at
way-
advantage.
Before you guys do your attacks, use your reaction, please, if you can.
What's that?
That's for Lustria. We're gonna.
We
use
have
the
those are
regular-
Lustria rules. We
Yeah.
got
Oh,
normal
I
rules.
thought,
we're
I
gonna
thought that
do
was the general thing. Never mind.
No,
Yeah.
I'm doing it for Lustria because I want the combat to be like way
Never
faster
mind.
in Lustria. This
Yeah.
it's gonna be. You
That
have-
means my
if you-
thing doesn't work.
If you want to do a opportunity attack, they have to move. They have to actually like move. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no reaction at all.
you didn't see him coming, so you're not gonna get a reaction for this one.
Oh no, because my skill requires reaction. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
Dude, some of these goddamn
Okay.
sim traits
That's-
are
that's why I
whack.
was
That's
wondering.
crazy.
Endervin, you somehow see the wolf coming and you get your rapier up and you like block it. You're like, oh shit, and like 'cause this wolf is right on top of you now. Winkums, you look over and you're like, holy shit, and then you don't see the wolf coming. So again, I have pack tactics. It's getting an advantage here. Wow, these are hot rolls to fucking start. And the wolf comes up and you just get your arm up and it like bites into the armored part of your arm and you drive it back. So you're good.
Stupid goddamn wolf. Stupid
I'm so
idiot.
nervous.
Now, Geffen
Well,
Saris, you're just kind of staring out. You're like, oh shit, this whiteout, and then
I
there's
hear
a wolf.
growling and
yeah, there's
chomping
a wolf right on top
armor.
of you.
Why is this
There we
menu
go.
like this? This is
Okay.
stupid.
See you later.
All
Eric.
right,
Yeah, well, it's
Saris,
nice knowing y'all.
you take.
You got hit?
Big time.
You dumb cock.
You take 8 damage. Roll me a strength check, DC 14.
You're gonna fall over. You're gonna fall over.
Strength DC 14. Okay.
You're gonna fall over.
Well,
He fell over.
I rolled 5s and like a 6 today. over.
Hey, my first like 3 attack rolls were just awful. Like before I made it advantage. So, all right.
I told you.
You don't. The only sound you hear is just a growl, and then you look, and this wolf comes up, and you get your arm up, and it
RXD.
sinks its teeth into your arm, and then it puts its paws on you, and it takes you to the ground, and you are now
Oh, Jesus.
prone with this wolf on top of you. Aberlin looks over. and
Good.
Aberlin- Aberlin looks over. He's like, "What the?" He's like, "By the paladin," and then the wolf that's next to him now attacks at advantage.
Isn't Everlyn at disadvantage as well?
That matches. No, that would be for if he was going to make an attack. It'd be on his turn.
Oh.
But
Well,
and
because didn't he
I
roll a
can't-
nat 1 though?
Yeah, but I can't stack like advantage because I can't roll 3
Dude,
times.
4 rolls. I want Everlyn gone.
Well, Aberlin is
No!
already
Dude!
in here, so
Dude. Why are these
Aberlin-
menus like this? What the hell?
Yeah, it's
Aberlin
bad.
also takes 8 damage. I forgot to put that he's at 8 in that one.
This is
Aberlin
wacky.
takes 8 damage, and he has to make his strength check. DC
Mutton chops.
14. Let's make sure I got this right. Okay. Oh my god, Aberlin's rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Richter,
So-
Richter.
He's knocked the fuck out.
Aberlin looks, he does not see the wolf. He's so surprised by Saris just getting pinned by this wolf that the other wolf comes up, it bites him, it pins him to the ground, and then it tries to claw him because he rolled a nat 1. and we'll just make this a straight up
Everyone
D20.
sucks.
But the claws hit Averlin's armor. But Averlin is now pinned to the ground. So the right side just got fucked.
Yeah, right side's not. We're struggling a little bit.
I
Like,
don't know.
Give
it's just
Enderman
you-
a high
yeah.
five.
Yeah, dude, you guys suck. Sucks to suck, dude. Get up.
Come on, man.
Siegfried.
Dude, there's an
looks-
Inside You Are Two Wolves t-shirt in this game.
One is dire, the also is dire. The other one is also dire.
You are direwolf.
Now I want to point out, because of the heavily obscured rule, Enderman and Boo Winkums, you don't see that Saris and Averlin have just been pinned to the fucking ground to your right. Ursula, you can see it, and Siegfried can see it.
Yeah, perfect.
Siegfried looks over,
I take back
and
my high five then.
Siegfried.
I mean, we
looks
can still
over.
high five for not getting hit.
Alright, high five.
Siegfried looks over
I
and
hate
he
it
said,
here.
"Holy hell, lads, I'm coming!" And he drops his crossbow and he grabs his halberd and he strikes at the wolf that's pinning Saris to the ground.
Yay. Thanks, Dad.
All
Hit
right.
him. Stab him real good.
Papa.
Mhm.
What can I shoot?
Oh, he
you?
does.
Flats? Lows?
Yeah!
Heels, wedges, sneakers.
So Siegfried hits the wolf that's pinning Saris to the ground for holy hell.
Siegfried's not happy today.
Nah, dude.
Alright, let me just make sure I have this right. Okay.
Why is this... Okay.
Does Siegfried get banner bonuses too?
No, he can only give them to you all.
Okay.
I'm made of the people I see.
Alright, so this one's down.
Pro bono. Siegfried.
Pro bono boss. If I like to hear.
Alright, so
Shit, why is
Siegfried
my music not going?
takes his halberd and he thrusts it
Oh, that's right, it's
into
loud as shit.
he thrusts it into the side of the wolf and he physically shoves the wolf off of Saris and like shoves it back. So Saris, you are still prone. You don't have a damn wolf on top of you now.
Good.
And that's Siegfried's turn.
I'm gonna start at Willow Creek.
Winkums, you are up.
There's only one place you can start in that game. Two
Bet,
places,
dude.
excuse me.
Don't do the whatever the town one is.
The other one
Somehow.
is you have to build your own house.
Is
Sorry.
there?
Okay,
So how close is the guy in front of me?
Oh, hell, here's one.
Fuck. Hold on. Technically,
What?
Siegfried was supposed to make that attack at disadvantage. Hold on. I have to redo that.
That's
Rewind.
fine.
It's rewind time.
Give
Yep,
me more
It is
time to
rewind.
check out or to plan out my moves.
If he hits anyway, yeah, he hits anyway, so it's fine. We'll just do that. All right. So it is your turn, Winkums.
Alright. So, can I see them? Like, since they attacked us? Like, can I see them? Or no?
Kinda.
God.
Alright,
It-
cool.
It's a
So,
faded.
You
faded
will have
wolf.
to. Yeah, it's like the wind is like blowing in your face when you're trying to like see.
Is that,
so,
it's disadvantage then, right?
Yep. It's disadvantage.
Okay, I'm just gonna give him a good old swing then.
All right. Roll this at disadvantage. The one that attacked you, I'm assuming. You're trying to swing at that one.
Yeah,
Alright.
I got a vendetta against that guy.
Where you want to be?
Okay.
Trying to look for a job in the
You hit.
Sims.
Oh, awesome!
Oh,
Let's
damn.
go! Alright,
Oh God, what
you
career
know,
do I
fuck
want
this
to be?
direwolf in particular.
You're gonna smite this first enemy in the north? Godspeed, let's do it. Set a precedent.
Hold on, 2.
Freelancer? That's not a career. That's 2020.
It's not a career. Alright, that, and then I'm gonna do a second level spell for smite.
I can't believe I can be a digital artist in The Sims and be broke in The
So-
Sims and real life. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's an extra D8, I think.
Secret agent. Yeah.
Secret.
Hold on.
Fast food employee.
I'm pulling it up real quick just to make sure.
Retail employee.
Thought I had
I
it
don't
in
like
here.
these
Damn,
careers.
I'm trying to like escape from the real world. What the?
I kind of want to be a criminal. They're now hiring for tough guys.
fuck?
Oh, okay.
Again, nothing
Pretty sure
sexual.
Majima
So-
Construction put that ad out.
Alright.
We're just two buff dudes.
Two
3
buff guys.
d8.
I don't know what business means, but
That's my smite on that
$60 an hour.
fucker.
Hell
Wait,
yeah!
hold
dude.
on. Did you just do
God.
27 damage?
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
He said 37.
you
27.
draw...
Holy
you,
shit!
Thinking.
You see... What weapon are you using? Your longsword?
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
have time to pick if I wanted the greatsword or not. It would have cost me an action, so I didn't
Well,
want to do
that's
that.
a free object action. You can draw it. You can like sheath and well, no, it'd be a free object to sheath, and then it'd have to be another action to draw it. Okay, anyway.
Yeah,
So
so
you do your longsword.
I'm just gonna use longsword.
I think that makes one action. I think that's what the rule is.
Sheathing and then drawing
I will
another.
look it up while
Oh
you
no,
do
yeah,
this.
you're right.
I was
Drawing
gonna
is
say
one action.
that would have been my turn.
We'll
Yeah.
probably figure it
Alright,
out.
so even through the snow, for a very brief second, you all see Endervin's or not Endervin, excuse me, Winkham's sword flash blue as he slashes and smites this dire wolf. Endervin, or I keep saying Endervin, Winkham's. When your sword flashes blue and it cuts through, you cut deep into the wolf and it yelps and like pops
Slap.
back a little bit. The sword
Slap.
feels very cold in your hands.
Ooh.
Uh
Liberty Lee, that's a porn star name. Get out of my house.
oh.
Get out of my house.
Endervin, you are up.
Okay. Pause the Sims. Okay. I can't. I still can't see, right?
React.
They're heavily obscured. So again,
You'd be at disadvantage.
You're looking, and the snow is just like blowing in
How
your
far
face.
away would you say like they are?
They're
though?
within melee range. Both of the wolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
want to
hard
hit the one
see
that's
them.
got smited.
All right.
Wait.
Damn.
You would have to
All out
move.
attack.
Are you gonna do that? You have to
How
move
far?
You'd have to move 5 feet,
Mm.
considering the distance that was between you and Winkham's.
The Winkles move 5 feet?
He did. No, he didn't have to move
Ooh,
5 feet. It was
wait.
the one that attacked him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there's 5 feet of space between you and Winkham.
I just clocked that wolf.
And you only have a 5-foot melee range for each, so.
I gotta update that spell. Shout out to TikTok.
They're within melee range?
There's the one that attacked you, and then there's the one that attacked Winkham's. If you want to attack
So
the
right
one
now-
that just got smited, you would have to move 5 feet.
I'm gonna shoot him with Firebolt and not move.
Okay.
How do I? Okay. So I roll my spell attack bonus,
Yep. Roll it at disadvantage.
and then +1 because 6.
Oh yeah, that's right. You all have to add +1 to your attacks.
Okay, disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh,
Oh, well.
yeah, you
Doesn't
hit.
matter.
Okay, how much is 1d10? I'm pretty sure. Unless I leveled up, I don't think I did. 1d10. It's a flat d10, right? You don't add
Yeah,
a damage
believe
to
so.
that.
Yep.
Okay. 2.
2 damage.
Yeah, I shot it.
All right.
I shot it really hard.
This wolf just gets hit by a fucking ice smite, and it like hops back because it's now got frostburn on one side of its body, and then it gets warmed up a little bit from a firebolt that hits it in the side.
Huh?
Do you have anything else you're gonna do?
This dude's name is Travis Scott. No, I don't have any.
Dude, that was my best friend before I died in that game.
All right.
I got nothing to do.
Sorry.
Then Ursula, it is
Goddamn.
your turn.
Off.
That was my best
you
friend.
can- Ursula,
did.
you can see
Then I burned alive.
2 wolves to the right, but they're like
Good point,
again, they're
Eric.
heavily
I need to
obscured,
buy
so if you're gonna make an attack,
fire
it'll be at
alarm.
disadvantage.
Is Averlin still pinned down?
Yes, he is.
How do you
Can
buy
I see him?
things?
Hello?
Hi.
Simstagram.
Yeah,
Can I
sorry,
see
man.
him?
Yep, you can.
Okay, cool. I am going to cast. Ursula holds out her hands and kind of, like, curls her fingers, and then a giant scythe kind of like whooshes out from her.
Oh,
Ah.
She's
fuck.
going to
Hammer
attack, but it's
space.
made out of like spiritual energy,
Yeah, hammer
so it's
space.
like kind of like see through. But she is going to. How far away is Averlin again?
He is 10 feet from you.
Perfect.
Actually,
okay.
no,
And
hold on. 20 feet. He'd be 20 feet from you because he's
That's
the first, right? But still, yeah.
Taking my sim an hour to check a social
Oh,
media
wait.
timeline.
Sorry. Before that, Ursula moved 15 feet, and then
as
she does this little routine.
as you move, the
Oh,
wolf
no.
that was pinning Saris to the ground is going to make an opportunity attack against you. And because of pack
Bet.
tactics, this is at advantage.
Huge.
Why am I uncomfortable?
Bet.
Epic.
Oh god, my sim doesn't like fruitcake. He's just like me.
Bro, he's just like me.
I'm assuming that hits?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the wolf pounces at you, the one that was on top of Saris, then that got pushed off by Siegfried. You take... Wait, hold on. I
7,000
feel like I did
damage.
that wrong. Give me one sec.
Ultra
You
speed.
take all of your hit points. Crazy.
You're
No,
dead.
I did that.
Congratulations.
Right, you took 11 damage.
Okay.
And roll me a strength check, DC 14.
Yep.
Great. By least. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
How do I check my sim stat?
Advanced dice roller. Hello.
Oh, I found you.
I need you,
You cock.
ma'am.
Show
Sorry.
me my
Ricardo.
stats. What?
You're like, ha, I found you, cuck. Not
I'm looking
cool,
for my
man.
sim needs, dude.
All right,
My sim's
17.
uncomfortable.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, so you see the wolf, like the wolf comes and
All
you
the
see
strength
it,
in my
and
little slithe body.
you swing your staff down at it to try to like drive it off, and it
Oh.
like it like bites your leg and then like backs off. So you're bleeding from your leg
Okay.
now, but you're good.
Well,
you can move your full
I mean,
15 feet now.
okay. So I go up to Avalon, and then she like pulls her hands apart, and like a scythe kind of emerges from the ether, and it goes spinning blade over.
Oh, I see the fallen are here.
Blade over.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fucking word? Handle.
I
towards
get it.
the
Good
wolf that
Destiny
is coming
reference.
down Averland, and all right. So do I still get that +1?
Yes, you do get a +1.
Okay, cool.
Is it a ranged spell attack?
It's within 5 feet. Well, the range is 60 feet, but I can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Still at disadvantage.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Jesus Christ, I forgot how to roll a fucking melee attack. It's just plus my strength, yeah?
I think.
I
don't
mean,
know
it
the
depends
spell.
on what your
Yes.
spell. It'll
It
probably
should
take
be.
your spell stat, I assume.
It
But
says
it's
you
a
create
melee
okay.
attack with us.
Yeah, so I
Says
don't
when
know.
you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack.
That takes
What's
your
your melee? That's just
I
take
think
your spell attack
that
damage,
takes your spell
right?
modifier, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a spell.
Yep.
Well, but like it's also like a weapon. So.
But you made it out of magic, though.
Yeah. You made
Okay,
it out
so
of
that's
magic.
a plus. That's gonna be a +6 to hit. Okay,
Oh,
advanced dice
there you
roller.
go.
I really need you to come up. Bruh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Bruh!
It
Huge.
hits.
Man!
You cast it and you think you see the wolf, but it was just like an after image of the wolf moving through the snow, and you smack a
All
pile
that
of
for
snow.
nothing.
You smack a
What
pile
are the
of snow with a
goddamn
scythe.
odds?
Pretty high.
Is that your turn?
I fucking guess. I can keep it up though. I can keep it up for a minute. So.
Okay.
Is that so don't get hit.
Saris, you are
It doesn't
up.
say concentration.
You
It says duration
are-
1 minute.
Not
That's weird.
prone, by the way.
I stand up.
Alright, that's all of
Well,
your
there goes
movement.
your movement.
I stand.
I don't think I'm within melee range for Averland.
This game be
So-
kind of lagging, though.
I mean, you could move to within melee range.
Well,
Actually,
no, I don't have
No, he
my
can't.
movement.
Oh,
I
that's
just
right.
stood
You
up.
don't have movement.
Can you
So in the
fly?
meantime, I'll be casting Vicious Mockery on the wolf on top of Averland.
All right.
Do you call it the N-word in Wolf?
No, I do not!
Does the wolf
That's
just have
messed
to
up, man.
make a saving throw?
If the target can hear you, it must succeed on Wisdom saving throw or take
Okay.
2d4 psychic damage.
All right,
Okay.
all right. You don't. It won't be at
Saving throw
advantage.
DC 15.
All right, does not have to be at advantage or disadvantage for this. Then perfect. That's just a straight up. Wow. Okay.
Hey, your ears are stupid.
Dumb bitch.
Regular
Little
dire wolves
bitch.
are trash at that. All right, it's
Nice.
hit by the vicious mockery.
Yay.
Nice. Good
One
job,
Poor
Eric.
guys. I learned recently, by recently I mean yesterday, that it's I didn't have it in my spell description that it Vicious Mockery actually does more damage the more you level up, so it's at 2d4 now.
Nice.
Bro,
Yeah.
you
That
didn't
makes
know
sense.
that?
Most
Actually,
cantrip
sorry,
stuff do
Six
that.
damage.
You're right. I forgot that was a cantrip, not a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so does it have any like
Cantrips do that.
disadvantage or anything?
I
like
think
that?
it has disadvantage next turn. Let me look again.
So it would go if pack tactics are still in play. It would go from
Yep.
advantage to.
It
just
has
normal.
disadvantage on next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
So it'll just be a normal attack.
It just
roll
feels
for it
so
now.
bad.
Yeah.
All right. You hit the wolf that's on top
I
of
bark
Aberlin.
at him.
You bark
Like
some
DMX?
very. You see Sarah stand up. Ursula, you see this. He stands up and he does his throat whistle and it comes out like a bark. And you see the wolf. It like yelps a little bit. And it's like
what you
clawing.
hear and
It's like
listen.
clawing at its ears. All right. Aberlin's
Bard
going to
idea.
stand up. Aberlin's going to stand up and he's going to shout, "You mangy mutt!" And he's going to swing
Ooh.
at the wolf. He is at disadvantage. He's at
Eric's next character has to be
fucking-
DMX and just as homophobic.
He's at super disadvantage, right?
Oh my god.
All right, Aberlin's at super disadvantage because he rolled a nat 1 to start this. So,
Right.
Yeah.
so he.
Avalon has nowhere to
guess
go
we'll
at
just
all.
That's our boy.
I guess we're just doing 3 rolls to see if he actually hits this damn wolf. That's already a miss, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Nowhere to go but up.
And
Aberlin,
he's
Aberlin,
just
he's our
swinging.
man.
He's pissed off. The wolf is just sidestepping.
Wait. Does he get the +1?
Oh my God, you're right. So that would've been a hit. All right, he has to make this twice more.
Good job, Eric.
Okay,
Now,
there it
now
is.
that's a for sure miss. All right, Aberlin has for sure missed now because of that too. So, Ansel, you are up. You. Oh wait, hold on.
Is it
At the top of Ansel's turn,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good color
the
palette.
snow
Ooh.
dies down. Ansel,
Yeah.
you see that the 2 that were in front of you are now 20 feet away from you and enclosing.
Yes, let's go.
Now
You're
you
about
activate
bald.
pack tactics.
Now I activate my pack tactics and become a whole pack of werewolves.
That'd be cool.
Shadow Clone Werewolf.
We're now in the
Werewolf
ninja
Shadow
world.
Clone no Jutsu.
Fang over fang out here. It's 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That's what you're hearing.
I'm going to attack
Listen.
right werewolf.
Ricardo, shut the fuck
Right,
up.
Wolf. Okay.
That's what you're hearing. Listen.
You move, and both are going to make an opportunity attack against you because you're moving.
I dare him to.
Knock, open up the door and shit.
And they
Ooh,
get to make this
Mystique.
at advantage thanks to, you guessed it, pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
So
Dude, I am
both of
the
them.
pack.
You
Pack
good though?
tactics.
Miss.
Yeah, I'm almost dropped my controller in the kitchen.
Hit.
Bruh.
Maybe. Hit.
2 hits.
Oh!
All right.
Yeah.
So, we're just gonna roll this all at once. All right. No, actually,
Jokes on them.
we have to do.
Is it?
What's
Is the
the
joke
joke
on them?
on that? I don't get it.
Now I can kill them both with one
What's
attack.
so funny?
So you have taken.
My cheeks were
18,
well-fortuned.
Cut that in half. You've taken 9 damage. Roll me. Your choice. A DC 14 strength check at disadvantage, or just 2 DC 14 strength checks. I guess technically that's the same thing.
I was like, wait, what?
What?
Oh, wait. How far did I move before they attacked me?
You are moving your full distance, and they're attacking you at the end. So they close.
So
in and
I
attack
moved
you.
all 20 feet?
Yep.
Okay, I just needed to know because I'm out of banner range now.
Yep.
That's why I needed to know.
Yep.
Remember, you do have that bardic inspiration.
That's true.
Mm,
That
Yeah,
allows
you
to
know
add
what?
1d4, right?
D8.
Or
Yeah,
1d8.
we'll
All
roll
right,
first
Might
and
as
then
well.
see.
All right, you succeed on your strength checks then. With that d8.
Eat my
Alright.
cheeks double.
But you
what
have
the
taken
hell?
you have taken 9 damage.
yes.
Doing Skullgirls? So they
All right,
play
so you're
The Sims.
attacking right wolf. Got
Let's
it.
go, girls now.
Damn.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah. Her moveset isn't her own.
She
Do I
just turned
hit
to
or
a brick and
miss?
killed me
I'm
almost.
assuming it's a 14.
It's a 14. You missed.
Guess what? Bonus
It's a chair
attack.
kitty.
All right. hit
What
with
is
your
this
bonus
clip now
attack.
based on?
Okay, 1d8.
I got a
and
soft
2d4
spot.
plus strength.
For being fucked up.
Cool it, Eric. Oh, there's one
Sorry.
really strong character.
Okay. And then you've got your like claws or whatever, right?
So 18.
18 total damage. All right. You
Damn.
you take a nice hunk out of the side of the right wolf.
Absolute buffoon of a wolf.
As opposed to the left wolf. Inside you, there are 2 wolves.
Yes,
There are
I'm
two
fight.
wolves.
I am fighting 2 wolves while you all fight a cumulative 4 to your 6 of you.
Hey,
Kieran
shut up.
Kieran looks over, sees the wolves that are attacking Winkums and Endervin, and
Yeah.
Kieran is going to engage the wolf attacking.
No, we got it. We
He's
got
gonna
it.
engage the wolf attacking Winkums. He's gonna charge
We
straight
got
in.
it.
He's gonna charge straight in. He's going to get opportunity attacked by the wolf attacking Winkums. Again, pack tactics in effect here. I think that already. Yep, he's been hit. All right. Oh my God, there is so many rules here.
Yeah, I've seen the wolf rules.
Yeah. Oh my fucking.
I gotta keep looking at them every
God.
time we play Lustria. Wolves are good.
Can you be a direwolf in Lustria, or is it just wolf?
I think I can be a direwolf at a certain level.
Cool.
All right.
I think I can turn into a wolf right now. I know I can turn into a...
In real life?
No, I mean...
Real
dude,
life, yeah, it's pretty
I
sick.
wish. I love
Alright,
Animorphs.
you know what? I'm gonna make this easy for myself.
On some
Where's
level, but except physical.
Johnny's character sheet. That shit's getting sent over to the fucking Fenris
Dude.
thing.
Oh, Akuma! Fuko has an Akuma skin.
Dude,
What?
There it is.
I was watching Evo stuff yesterday.
You're thinking about Skullgirls, huh?
I was thinking about just fighting games, man.
Dude, I'm styling on these. I'm goddamn...
Oh, that's
I
perfect.
just style so hard.
Okay.
I'm a normal... I'm playing arcade, so...
Oh my God, he has a +5 to strength.
I almost perfected the,
Kieran?
goddamn...
Yeah, that's why we're fighters.
No, but +5 means he has a 20 in there for his roll.
He has 20.
Yeah.
His strength is 20.
My strength's 20. It was 18
dex
when I
is
rolled.
20.
Yeah,
And then
mine's
as
20
I
as
leveled
well.
up, I made it
Guys!
20.
My dex is 20.
So this wolf attacks Kieran. It bites into him, and it's like trying to pin him to the ground. And Kieran says no, and lifts this wolf and just slams it into the ground. So the wolf is not
Nice.
prone.
As you do.
Nice.
It takes
He ran
5
the off the
damage
wolf.
from-
Get
wolf-
countered, kid.
The wolf takes 5
Like that tweet I
damage.
sent.
You hear a bone break in this poor wolf, and now
Ooh.
Kieran's attacking it
Ooh.
at advantage.
The
Body
wolf-
slams
you know
it, stands up, grabs his fucking hammer.
Give me that tweet I sent, dude.
Kieran
You
just
know what
said
I'm talking
no.
about, Eric?
Yeah.
I just realized I've been while you guys were talking, I was chewing, so I was muted.
Alright,
I just realized
so
I forgot to.
I'm just going to say, with
level up my
Siegfried's,
stats.
with Siegfried's bonus, he's getting a +9 to hit this wolf right now.
Dude,
And he's rolling it, it's dead. Alright, so
Good.
Nice!
it only had 3 health left anyway. So
my dude
he-
wasn't towards that. I'm fighting Peacock, and I'm very upset.
So the wolf that's attacking Winkums, Kieran runs over, it bites his arm, and Kieran smiles and is like, I'll show you
Bless
how a
your
gray
heart.
hunter hunts a wolf. And he picks up this wolf and he slams it down and he takes his great axe and he just cuts its head off in one like split motion.
Nice.
Right.
that wolf bit off more than it could chew.
A little
Heyo.
bit, yeah.
And
That's a good pun.
you know
Yeah.
what?
Fuck up.
We're doing
Laugh,
it.
please clap.
Kieran's gonna rage and he's gonna attack the
Yeah.
wolf that's next to
Yeah,
him.
I rage.
Rage.
So Kieran
Says
moves to
Ashley
this
Johnson.
wolf that's next to Endervin, and this wolf, it's just fucking terrified. It saw what just happened to its friend. This wolf's
I'm
gonna try
terrified.
to opportunity attack Kieran, this raging barbarian, and because its friend had said no more pack tactics,
Oh,
it still
thank
hits,
God.
It hits Kieran. Kieran probably doesn't care, but
Kieran hits another nat 20 on the strength check. Kills Wolf too.
all right. So Kieran's just
Ideally.
27 total damage from this.
Stop licking the chair, kitty. What are you doing?
It's
But-
delicious.
Delicious chair. Full of whipped cream.
She's just licking her paw, but like half her
stop.
tongue is hitting the chair.
Kieran's his momentum runs out though. The wolf bites and pins Kieran, like it just pounces on him and
Oh,
pins
no.
him down.
My
Damn.
cheeks big band.
All right.
Big band.
So we're gonna go left from right. The wolf that just pinned Kieran down is going to attack him at advantage here because he's pinned him down.
Dumb cock.
That's a hit. Wolves are fucking crazy,
Wolves are powerful.
and these are dire
Pack
wolves.
tactics, if you're a druid, it just means you're party.
All right, so
Really?
Yeah.
Kieran
It
is
just needs to be a friendly.
Oh, like when you're a wolf.
40
Yeah,
damage.
when you're wild shaped, yeah, it just means they need to be
Hanzo,
friendly.
Both of the wolves are attacking you, and they're gonna roll at advantage because pack tactics.
You guessed it.
Pack tactics.
Bitch, you guessed
It's
it.
gonna come to bite
Alright,
their
that's
asses.
one hit, and then
That's what you're hearing. Listen.
that's a miss.
How did
That's
that
a
gonna
fucking
give it to you?
hit.
Become the fucking
Holy
I got
shit!
this.
Oh,
Alright,
that's a nat
so
20.
we don't do max damage in this one, unfortunately.
No, I know,
True.
but still.
Alright, you will
That's still a
take
lot
half
of damage.
from
Okay,
this.
Big Bang, you're cheating, so you can stop now. That'd be
Big
cool.
Bang.
8, 13, 21, cut in half, we round up.
Big Bang's about to be
That's
Big Zans.
11 damage you've taken now from
Big
that.
what?
So 20 total
Easy
damage.
peasy.
Alright, now roll me a strength check at disadvantage.
It's a Big Xanax.
Wait,
That's what
strength
I thought
check
you
at
said.
advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage,
Yeah.
because both of them are attacking you.
Or... Oh, wait.
Well, it would
You already
be two
used my
strength- it would be-
inspiration, right?
He already uses your inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
So, yeah.
Oh, that rolled not how I wanted it to. Okay, well, let me redo that.
Fudge.
There we go.
Fudge.
You're good.
Throwing.
They can't bring Ansel down. They're trying.
I
They're
am
fighting.
a
They're
giant
savage.
wolf among little wolves.
He is a
Wolf Among Us by
Oh,
Telltale
shit.
Games.
We need to roll
Shut
to
up.
see.
Giant
Rest
wolf
in
among
peace.
us.
You also need to make a. Sorry, Ansel. You got a pass last time. You have to roll a Constitution check to
That's
see
what a test
if
is
you're
for.
Damn it.
lose concentration.
Oh.
I was hoping to
Point.
slide by on
And,
that one.
since you've taken damage twice, it'll be at again disadvantage because you would have to roll a Constitution
Good thing,
twice.
Lots of,
good thing Constitution's the one thing I like on my saving throws.
You
That's
failed.
strength.
You have lost stone skin.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10, but then I rolled a 24.
That's yeah. You need a 10 to pass a Constitution
Really?
check.
Really?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure. I'm pretty sure you need a 10. I think it's just the average.
Huge.
All right, well, there you go.
Huge.
You
I'll
passed the
check.
Constitution.
That
I
actually
think
makes
so.
sense.
You still have stone skin. All right, so
Huge.
Let me check.
Ceres,
Yes.
Wolfie boy gonna attack you again.
Okay.
And you guessed it. Pack
At
tactics.
advantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
the DC is 10 or half the damage you take,
Oh.
whichever's higher.
Okay, that misses.
So I don't know
Never
how much.
mind.
I don't know how much damage Anzo took.
Oh, 11. Well, no. Not. Whatever.
What?
He passed.
Too much
We'll
math.
just,
Okay.
for now, I'm not adding
it's-
more convoluted
yeah.
rules on top of this.
It's DC 10 or half of the damage you
take-
take, whichever's higher.
You take 9 damage, Ceres.
Seriously, you're getting your
And-
cheeks clapped.
DC 14 strength check, please.
Alrighty.
This wolf rule is insane for pinning people to the ground.
What is it?
Wolves are
+1.
powerful.
They are yeah.
I think dire wolves have a different rule because normal wolves have a. You have to move a certain
pass.
before you like a
passed.
certain amount
Alright, so
of
if
good
wolf
before you
rolls
do
up
that.
and it bites you and it tries to pin you, you just throw it off.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
God damn, when is it my turn again?
Shut up.
If they didn't have to make this they had all these fucking rules. Pack tactics against Averland, and they haven't missed one of these rules. Thank you, Pack tactics.
He don't miss.
They don't
He
miss.
don't miss. Sometimes he do miss, but today is not one of those
I
days.
saw that.
Averland
That's
takes
really hard.
7 more damage to. He hasn't actually taken a whole lot
Sometimes
of
he
damage.
do miss. He's only human.
15. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Can Averland, who has a +2, is it a +2? A plus fucking
Eliza's
2
styling
to
on me.
his
She almost
strength
put me to
check,
infamous.
make a
What the-
DC 14 strength check, or is his ass getting pinned again?
I
Pray.
bet
His
he
ass,
can.
you better believe it, is pinned
Your ass is
again.
God damn it!
I'll keep you in my prayers.
Your ass is grass and I'm mower.
Alright. Averland is pinned.
Thank God.
Honestly, as bad as this is, one wolf dies, pack tactics is gone, there goes like half of their fucking abilities. So, it's not like that bad. Alright,
Fuck Everland.
It's just getting there.
Siegfried,
Boink. What the?
Siegfried reaches over and he grabs the banner and he like lifts it out of the ground and he replants it and he says, "Hold the line, lads!" And all of you gain.
You say so.
2 HP.
Okay, dude.
2,000 armor class.
2 temporary HP.
Yeah! I didn't even know that!
You
Alright.
have it as long as you stay within reach of the banner. Or as long as you stay within 30 feet of the banner.
Oh, I finally get to use that slot on my character sheet that
Yeah,
says
no, me
temporary
too.
HP.
Yeah.
The rules I have going for this is banner actions
Yeah!
banner actions take all of Siegfried's movement, so.
Makes sense.
But
It's heavy.
because the wolf
And
is
he is
only 10
old.
feet away and the halberd has 10-foot reach, Siegfried can attack the wolf that's at Ceres.
Thank you, Dad.
He hits it.
Aren't you like 200?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like 60. 70.
Oh.
Let me look.
You're not that old for an
50.
elf either.
50. No, I started very young.
Oh my god!
Child prodigy.
Jesus Christ!
Wait, what happened? I'm not looking. Oh my goodness!
So, Siegfried plants the banner. He
Wow.
says, "Hold the line, lads." And then he does his little twirl with his halberd, and he brings it up to its full height and just cuts the wolf in half in front of
Oh,
Ceres
whoa.
and kills it instantly.
Siegfried the Grey Hunter.
Yeah.
Marie sucks, dude. This is awful.
Alright.
Who?
Marie, the stupid
Boom.
character, dude.
You are up. There is only the wolf next, or the wolf that is pinning down Kieran.
There are 2 wolves beside you.
There's actually one
Sure.
left. The one's dead.
Sorry.
I'll
Who's up?
attack.
One on each side
It's
and then two in the
Winkham's
middle.
turn.
Hmm.
One on each side, 2 in the middle.
We
Can I
finally
still
did
get
a
that
full
plus
cycle.
one?
No, the +1 is gone because Siegfried did the.
But you got 2 health.
You got 2 temporary HP.
Does that hit? Or
does.
am I at disadvantage still?
You are not at disadvantage.
Alright,
snow's
cool.
cleared.
That hits. That's awesome.
You don't sound too happy about it.
There you go.
What the hell, man?
What's going
Huge!
on?
Absolutely massive fart. Huge.
I'm gonna be poking
Either
stuff
it's,
with a
either
rapier
it's
for
great
like
rolls
8
or
damage.
the worst rolls.
Alright, so Winkham's run forward and just fucking savages this wolf. He cuts off one of its ears with his fucking swing.
Oh, that's the
Jesus.
best wolf design. Those-
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know they're cool. Their
Alright.
Ear wolf is bitten.
Do you have anything else you want to do?
No, I'm content.
You're up, Endervin. This wolf just got destroyed. Also, it got pushed off of Kieran with that one.
Cool. I want to hit that one.
Alright, you can hit that one.
Okay. I always forget. Okay. Proficiency bonus is 3 because we're level 8.
Plus your whatever your
Yeah.
dex or
Does
strength.
that hit?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Pack intelligence turned into Marvin's room. Fucking.
Cups
So,
on
what
a
are the-
rose.
what are the- you would get advantage on your damage roll for this, then I'm pretty sure, something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do it twice. Hold on.
Yep.
I'll make this simpler.
I might
'Cause I think-
incorporate the Lustria rules.
I
after
think the
this,
way
'cause
that
I
it
like
works
the
is that you
Lustria.
just get the dice and not the bonus damage. So I'm just gonna roll 4d10 instead of the 2d10.
You
Alright.
will have to explain the Lustria rules to me.
Lustria.
Wait, is that correct? That looks right.
So
No,
Lustria.
you had a
wait, no,
15
it's
roll.
compounded. Hold on.
The Lustria.
Is that correct?
The Lustria rule is it's called Savage Criticals. Basically, it means if you roll a nat 20 on a hit, whatever your max damage is, say you have 2d10 for your weapon, right? You automatically get 20 damage, and then you get to roll the 2d10 again.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the
yeah,
default
yeah,
rule
I've
is you
heard
roll
of that.
you roll twice.
I love
Yeah,
it.
no, I've heard of
What's up?
that.
Yeah.
Or I've also heard people will just automatically take like max damage.
Yep. You
what happened to me.
You automatically
Yeah.
take max, and then you
Yeah.
get
If I
your
fucking
damage
Lincoln
roll
log.
on top of it.
Yep. Okay,
the
Patrick, I did
obsidian-
33
the obsidian
damage.
rapier you gave me, Ricardo.
So, you watch Winkham's come up, and hits this wolf and he cuts its ear off. And the wolf yelps, and you get in like under Winkham's guard, and you like thrust your rapier, and you just push it right through it into its brain and kill it.
God damn,
instantly.
boys.
Hey,
What about the
Ricardo.
rapier?
That
It's
does-
-1 to enemy AC.
That's what it is. Okay, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
It's dead. It doesn't fucking matter.
Well, no, that's for me in the future.
For future Geffen.
All right, so all of the wolves that were around the carriage are dead, and now we've just got the 2 wolves that Ansel is like in honorable melee combat with ahead of you all.
Honorable wolf combat. Inside you there are 2
So
wolves. One is Ansel.
you start out 20, you move 20. You're 40. Ansel is 40 feet away from the carriage.
This fight is not fun. Oh, not this. Not DnD. I'm talking about Skullgirls. I'm upset, dude.
So,
Like, oh, you're playing a fighting game? I hope you want to play a shmup too.
anything else? Like, are there any more wolves?
There's 2
They're all
wolves.
dead. Besides
Yeah,
the 2
we killed
around
them.
Ansel.
You gotta
Okay.
kill the Ansel one.
Now what?
I thought there was one on Averland.
Go kill the one
still.
next to Ansel.
Or no?
No,
Oh, wait.
we killed that one.
No,
Or is
there's
it?
the one on
No.
Avalon. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I was gonna
right.
say
I
that-
was gonna say,
Yeah, I was gonna
Siegfried
say,
killed the one that was attacking.
but
forgot
I
about
figured
that
you
one.
know better than I do. So.
Yep, you're right. Averland is pinned down by this wolf to your right.
Yeah.
Or that you're at.
I forgot. Averland is
He's
or
like a little
not doing
help.
so hot. He's
Is
not
it?
doing so
Did
great.
you skip me?
No,
No.
I didn't. It's your
we
turn
just
right now.
we just came back to the top of the order.
Okay. We just have a lot of fucking people.
No, we literally just got the full rotation when we hit Zach.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
All right, well, you're up, so
I am.
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, I'm gonna attack that fucking wolf again with my spirits knife.
You do not have to make this a disadvantage, so.
Thank God. What? Okay. One thing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry.
What?
I just was figuring stuff out. That is a 15 versus AC.
It's dead. Or no, not dead. It's hit.
Whoa! Whoa!
Died
Broke its
instantly.
armor, therefore dead.
It's not dead, but you did pen it.
All
It
right,
might be dead.
So it is going to take
That shot
1d8
penetrated.
to its spellcasting ability, or no, sorry, 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, and I'm gonna try a little something fun. So
Ooh.
first of all, so that's 7 damage. Okay, great. I rolled a 1. Awesome. I'd love to see it.
You'll
But
love
so
to see it.
I have this thing called, what is it? Harvest's Scythe.
Oh my god,
when-
that sounds metal.
When you roll damage for a spell, you can increase that damage by spending dice from the pool. Oh, I have a pool of energy represented by the number of d10s equal to my druid level, so I'd have 8 d10s.
Okay.
You can
80
spend a number of
D10s.
dice equal to half your druid level or less. Roll the spent dice and add them to the damage as necrotic damage.
Right.
Oh
So-
shit!
With 7, is it not dead?
It is not dead now.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this. Okay, when you roll damage
Sounds like
for a
a
spell,
little bit of a swashing
increase the
point
damage.
action
So
going
spending
on.
dice from the pool. You can spend a number of dice equal to half your. So I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna roll 1d10
Okay.
of necrotic damage.
Inflict wounds.
Yeah, it's basically inflict wounds.
This boss.
5. All right, so that's gonna be 12 damage in total.
Nice. All right. So your spell goes forth and it like carves into the side of this this wolf, and then you watch before your eyes as like the wound like festers and gets all sickly because
Ugh.
of necrotic damage. The wolf hops off of Averland too because it's like, what
Good.
the fuck just hit me? All right.
Remember I
do
did
you have anything
33
else?
damage last round? That was crazy.
Remember when Siegfried did what 25 in one swing?
Yeah, remember that?
That was whack.
Do you have anything else, Ursula, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Nice. All right. Saris, it is your turn.
I'm
You guys
gonna go.
do some damage. Do some big damage.
I'm gonna go stab the wolf, man.
Don't
Go-
mess
go-
up.
go-
Don't roll on that one.
I'm gonna
Don't
try to
mess up.
stab him.
Don't mess up.
Hold on.
This is great. I love fighting shadows instead of the
There we
actual
go,
boss.
fuck.
This is fantastic. I love this fighting
Actually,
game.
hold on. What am I don't do melee attacks. This is okay.
Who
plus
designed this
4.
boss? This boss sucks. I'm gonna go look up.
Yeet.
Oh, hey, you hit.
You hit
did
it.
it.
I stab.
You stabby.
Now here's for a whopping 2d8 plus 1 piercing, guys.
rolls 17 damage.
12. I'll take it.
That's pretty good. You run forward and you stab this wolf like through one of its legs, and it's like hopping, it's
Ew.
yipping. This wolf, it's bloody, it's close to death.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna stand up. He's gonna swing at the wolf.
Yeah! You could do it!
I believe in him.
He hit it.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, fucking god. All right. Oh boy. Okay, so all right. 16. Well, I was hoping to hold this off for a little bit, but okay. So,
Oh.
Averlin, he says under his breath, "You damn mangy mutt," and he brings his sword down, like on the wolf's head, and he kills it. And he
Christ!
takes the wolf down, and he draws his sword out, and he sees Ansel fighting with those two wolves. So he grabs the wolf, and he cuts its head off, and he throws it towards
God,
Ansel.
idiot. Idiot.
Good.
The two wolves
Idiot.
see him
I
just
wanted that.
brutalize the other wolf's body, and now they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Huh?
Oh,
I'm
he's
all
doing
for
it.
this.
It's an intimidation check, I'm guessing.
Wisdom, brother.
Yeah, that's how you counter
The
intimidation.
wolf to
He's
the
upset.
right of Ansel is fine, but the wolf to the left is absolutely terrified of Averlin for the next 2 turns.
Oh shit!
It won't make it that
Man.
I like that. I like that a
No!
lot.
I do too. I do
I'm
too.
gonna shoot myself.
All right, Ansel.
Oh my God, it smells
you
like
are
spring
up. I think I
outside. I'm
just
so
pulled a
happy.
muscle in my fucking arm.
Patrick!
Good. I'm glad.
Oh, okay.
I am
need
attacking
that
right
muscle.
wolf since I'm still standing on top of it pretty much.
All right. Yep, you can attack.
Fuck.
That's a miss.
I'll attack it again.
That's a hit.
You can attack. Oh, I
He
suppose.
can attack twice.
I have
due to
2
the werewolf.
attacks.
Yep,
Yeah.
he does get 2 attacks because he's
One
a
for
werewolf.
each arm.
One for each paw.
1d8.
Hey, Eric.
Hi.
So Fukua, right?
2.
Yes, sir.
I found out how to beat Marie
Four?
very easily with her.
Yes.
How so?
And Philly, I suppose. So you just get really close to
I
her
did
and start doing
16
your heavy
damage.
attack and then float across the floor
Oh my god, my arm.
like an
You
idiot.
carve a great deal out of this wolf. It's bleeding heavily.
He'll
It's
fucking
getting
gain
weak. It's
bosses.
getting weak.
Mm-hmm.
It's barely standing. Kieran's gonna stand up, and that's his turn.
Man, this werewolf really got a lot of health.
They're
Also,
dire wolves.
direwolf.
They're dire. Yeah.
Dire wolves. I've done frickin' what, 30, almost 34 damage to it. Yeah, 34 damage.
Well, he must have
Uh,
35.
They're attacking
Good point.
at advantage because of
Absolutely
attack tactics.
massive idea.
Wow, the left one misses. The right one. Oh my. Okay, the right one gets. Yeah.
Barely got an attack. The right
Uh,
one that has like 4 hit points left is like limping at me.
It does 11. Take that. Round up 6 damage to you, and oh my God, make me 1 DC 14 strength check. You don't have to make this at disadvantage.
Don't get pinned, fool.
Oh, so your
Good.
constitution.
And rolling a Constitution. Oh my God, my arm.
What is my? It's 6.
Actually,
Is
having
it
a
your
heart
left
attack
arm?
live in the
That's
party.
my right
I
arm.
was just gonna say.
That's my
That's how
right
it
arm.
ends.
Oh, probably.
What's your right arm? You're
Oh
fine.
no, it is 5.
DM's about to die in the party.
Did it?
You're good.
I'm still rock hard.
Ugh.
If the DM dies, who's flying the plane?
No one. The plane lands.
Timmy, don't say it's still rock hard.
Still erect.
Siegfried's gonna run forward 30 feet, and he, because of 10-foot reach, is gonna hit the left wolf next to Ansel.
Oh, he should just kill the right one, but whatever.
Well, Siegfried doesn't want to.
He's
The
busy.
wolf dodges out of the way from Siegfried's strike. Winkums, you're up.
How far away am I?
40 feet.
40.
Okay, I'll run as far as I can.
That's 30.
Yeah, sure.
Doing anything else?
Nah.
Endervin, you're up.
What?
What?
I thought he was gonna do something, huh?
Oh,
No, I'm
that's
far enough
something
away
else.
that you guys can't do anything.
Well, fine. I'll use my bonus action to dash up there then.
Alright, Left
just
Wolf
standing
is going
there.
to make an opportunity attack against you. Ansel and Siegfried can make an opportunity attack against it, though, because it's moving.
Oh, dude, I'm doing it.
Big.
Well, I'll let it opportunity attack first, and then I'll opportunity attack.
Alright,
That's the code of the wolf.
Do it. Roll. Coward.
pack tactics.
Huge.
Does that hit?
Oh, the second one hit.
Did that hit?
He rolls a 22.
Do it.
Alright. 9 damage, strength check. Oh wait, I'm supposed to uncanny dodge, right?
Oh yeah. Wait, no. Wait. Does that? Yeah, that's my reaction. Yeah, okay, dodge.
5 damage. Strength check, DC 14.
DC 14. What is my strength? Hold on. I have that. I never put this roll in. Hold on a second. I didn't even look.
Thought we couldn't do reaction.
I
Not
have
unless it's your
reaction.
ability.
Yeah, that's my
it's his
ability.
uncanny dodge. You
Yeah.
can do reactions. It's just an opportunity attack. It requires a creature to move.
Okay. I rolled a 19.
You can't do reactions in the sense that we do reactions in Lustria.
Yeah.
But if you have an ability that says it's a reaction, then that's
Yeah.
fair
Oh, because
game.
that's why I haven't been using my aura, because it requires reaction.
Oh,
No, you can
use that.
You can use the only thing that's changed is opportunity attacks in this. Opportunity attacks, raw rules is the creature has to move for you
Yeah.
to be able to get an opportunity attack against it. And my arm is still killing me. Alright, you're not pinned. Ansel, you can make your opportunity attack against it.
Wait, am I attacking? I want to attack.
No,
You only get
moving
one
it,
reaction
or-
turn, don't you?
Yeah,
think
but
so.
I was dashing up there to attack. I didn't use my action yet.
Okay.
You're still 30 under mine.
Alright,
No, I
well,
dashed.
Let,
I
let
moved-
Ansel
I
and
moved the max.
Siegfried. It might not
Yeah.
matter if Ansel and Siegfried roll high enough, so.
We'll see.
Yeah, so I'll attack, I guess.
You miss.
Can I use my second attack on an opportunity attack?
I
don't think you
I'm gonna
can.
say no.
Hmm.
Because it's supposed to be like you're reacting, you're trying to like catch it as it goes. Siegfried's
One
going
quick
to attack.
movement.
Dude, why is
Siegfried
this
misses.
boss like this?
So, the wolf bites you, and now you can attack it, Enderman.
Yeah. That
So-
Yeah, that hits.
hit. Yeah. 1d10 or 2d10 plus 5 is the roll. Whoa! I did
Okay.
19 damage, Patrick.
You did. I see that.
I've done 19 damage.
I too am reading the fucking.
You should stop reading. These rolls are high.
Yeah. Alright, so, well, shit. Alright, the wolf, moves to 20 feet behind Ansel. It stops you, in your mid-dash, so you're about 10 feet from Ansel now. So it's like 20 feet behind Ansel. Yeah.
I choose.
Ursula, you're up.
So this wolf is still attacking Avalon and I, yeah.
Oh, I took 5 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
It's barely
I'm just,
alive.
yeah. As long as I have this fucking spiritual weapon up, I'm just gonna go again, baby.
Nice.
We go again.
Oh, I did it. I finished the arcade mode. Cool.
That's a miss.
Great. Yeah, I figured.
Your blade comes back around to hit it, and the wolf, it's scared of it now, so it's just kind of dodging out of the way.
Fair enough.
Wait, no,
Absolutely
never mind.
fair enough.
No, that wolf's
What?
dead. Averlin killed it. What am I thinking?
Oh, really?
Remember, he cut off its head and threw it at Ansel.
Oh yeah.
True, he
Alright,
did.
so you're good. You can you can do whatever you want now. You can
No.
retry.
Okay. Yeah. So how far away are the rest of
There's-
the gang with this
There's
wolf?
one wolf battling Ansel 40 feet away, one wolf engaging Endervin 20 feet away.
I'll go towards Endervin.
Mm-hmm.
Ursula is gonna run 15 feet and then push that scythe into the attack that wolf with the scythe. Fuck.
Alright.
Are you okay,
Can
man?
I roll again?
You have a
Yeah, you
stroke?
go
What
ahead.
the
Go
hell?
ahead, roll again. Since I was making you attack.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep, that one hits.
Alright, so that is gonna be a 1d8 plus spellcasting mod. 11 damage, yay!
Holy shit. Are you gonna do any of your necrotic damage?
No, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
Alright.
Unless, is it almost dead?
I mean, it looks bloody. Horribly
Okay,
bloody.
then yeah, sure, why not? Why the fuck not?
Finish it.
I've got 8 of these d10s to spare. 8!
You hit it with your scythe, and the necrotic damage, it festers all along the wolf, and it hits its heart, and it just stops its heart, and it falls and
Nice.
dies.
Okay, so who is hurt within 30 feet of me?
I mean, I can move.
Ansel.
I'm 3 health down.
5, actually.
Is
You took 5
Averland?
damage from that.
Is Everland hurt?
Because it was 11 cut in half, round up, so you took... Or,
Yeah.
No, it was 10.
But I
Whatever,
took
you took 5 damage.
it was the temp hit points.
Oh, the tab... Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's right.
Is,
so you're
is
fully
Everland still within 30 feet of me?
down. Yes.
Is he a little bit hurt?
He's okay.
Okay, then I'll just use this on myself. I get 4 hit points back. 'Cause I
Oh, there
killed
you
that
go.
thing.
Wow.
You are now up to...
Meanwhile, Ansel
7.
at 27 hit points down.
You're not within. Are you within 30 feet of me?
If you
Yeah,
moved, then yes.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, he is.
Or did
Yeah.
you
Can I
move up?
see
Did
him?
you move up to attack with that spell? Right? You have. It's a melee
Yeah.
attack, right? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
You're
cool,
I
within
thought he
yeah.
was
30
moving
Hansel.
further away from me. Oh, then you take the 4 hit points, Hansel. Sorry.
Yes.
All right, you're
Now
up.
I can fight the
I
alpha.
didn't- I didn't think we could. I didn't think we could see each other.
All right, Saris, you're up.
The snow's not. It hasn't been
I'm gonna
snowing for
run
like.
my 30
Yeah, I
feet
know. I just remembered that.
towards the wolf on the right,
Okay.
and then I will use vicious mockery on it.
All right.
Wisdom saving
I
throw
swear, if
DC
you kill-
15.
If you kill this wolf with vicious mockery, I'm throwing it at you. I'm picking it up and throwing it at you.
DC 15.
Can we eat it? Are they edible?
I mean,
No, but I bet we can make some
Sure.
nice pelts out of it.
Oh,
2d4.
roll
Here we
damage.
go.
Don't do this. Don't do this, Eric.
2d4. Oh
I
boy.
swear to God, Eric.
4.
you shoot out like a dog.
I'm
whistle
I'm
noise,
done. I'm out of the session.
and the wolf's head just explodes right now.
I
Dude, it's like Pick a Destiny. I did not mean. He did not
Did not
mean.
explode your mind.
I love
And
that goddamn
combat is over. Averland is going to.
Wait, no. Isn't there a wolf in front of Rick? Or
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Dead.
No, it's over.
okay, out of combat, I pick up the wolf and throw it at Eric.
Dex saving throw, I dodge.
But you gotta make first. Okay, you gotta
There's
make
a lot
that
of rolls
saving
that need to
throw.
go
I
into
know,
both
that's
of
what-
these.
that's
And then,
saying, that's what
Ansel, you gotta,
There, I did it. I did it on the last ones.
bro.
Well, Eric.
Eric got hit by a wolf.
I got hit by
You're splashed by some of the wolf blood as it flies past you.
Ew, icky.
Aren't you a deaf cleric? What are you talking about, man?
That's Belle talking, not Ursula.
No,
Ursula's
no
like
talking on a
fascinating.
character.
Also, everything you've said has been canon. Or, huh?
Yes, it has been, dude. I've been high
So when
fiving
you
Wickham
say
for 30
gun-
minutes. Yes.
Is fucking.
We-
and
we
you're
saw
been
guns.
Talking about Skullgirls? You kidding
Yes.
me?
I never play fighting
Uh,
games.
Actually,
I'm
wait.
gonna fight you.
Combat's over,
Dude,
right?
do it.
There was no alpha, so I'm intimidating. I'm gonna intimidate Howl again. Because
For who?
I'm calling
wants
out the
the
alpha,
alpha to come
dude.
out?
Fuck.
I don't want that.
No, I
Very
don't know
bad.
why.
You let out a howl, and instead of a howl back, you hear
gun.
a horn come
Honk.
from further down
Darkness
the
is in
road.
town.
And a moment later, you all hear the clip-clop of horseshoes approaching.
Oh,
I turn out a
thank
werewolf.
goodness.
I turn
We
out a
can finally-
werewolf.
We can finally go.
I'm gonna use cure wounds on. Who all needs some? I'm gonna heal you guys.
Me.
I'm down
Mostly
3
me.
health, but I think
What
it's
do you miss?
I'm
awesome.
good. I'm good.
I'm missing 21 health still.
Alright, I'll use it at level 3.
I wouldn't use a
Aberlin-
high level spell. This isn't gonna be combat, by the way.
Aberlin goes over to the left wolf, and the one that was next to Ansel, not the one that got thrown, and he's crouching over it as these horseshoes are approaching.
Ursula is gonna. Can I look over the dead bodies?
Hey Patrick.
The dead wolves.
I'll do
sure.
a level 2 on you.
Yeah,
Tim.
just
Which one?
just for like scientific curiosity. She's just like taking notes and stuff.
Yeah, sure. What's up, Timmy?
So I changed out of werewolf form so that
Mhm.
people can't see me. But like,
Yep, that's fine.
do you want me to?
I'm gonna go pick up the wolf I
You
killed.
know.
For what? What are you doing with it?
Dude, you're gonna make fucking
not yet.
coats out of them.
Okay.
Alright, Timmy,
Ooh.
get your health back.
You're right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I just
Also,
said that.
Also, they
I think we said that before.
see it
we
as a
started
rite of
combat.
passage, so might as well take a wolf
Oh
with
yeah,
us.
Kieran's going to
Wow.
that wolf that he fucking slammed, and
Yeah.
he skins off a patch of it, and he tucks it into one of
You
his
wear like
satchel
a
pockets.
Girl Scout patch, or
Timmy,
I
get 12
skinned the
hit points
entirety of the wolf that I mostly killed that Eric blew its head off.
did not mean.
Siegfried goes back, he picks up the banner, he reinserts it into his back plate, so it's flying high.
Cool.
Alright, so Averland is at the leftmost wolf that Ansel was fighting. He's crouched down over it. Ursula is inspecting some of the wolves that were over by her and Geff and Ceres.
Taking like
Siegfried
blood samples and you
Yep.
know.
You notice, Ursula, that there's something a little weird about the blood
Oh.
of these wolves.
Can I make a would that be a nature check, an investigation check?
Actually, you can make me an Arcana check.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun,
Damn,
dun,
I'm
dun,
really
dun.
about to have to do this.
Timmy,
Do
did you get
what?
your 12 HP back? Did you add it?
Arcana.
Oh no, I will.
Right. Sorry, I could reset.
Okay, I got it now.
Probably because you guys didn't know. Kieran took 40 damage that fight, so.
That's
Oh,
19.
Okay. So you're kind of inspecting this blood, and you're like rubbing it between your fingers, you know, and
Yeah.
as
Giving it a
you're
little taste.
as you're doing so, magical ice begins to form around your fingers,
Ah!
and
Interesting.
so the only time you've ever felt this feeling before, for like the magical nature of it, right, is when you're
Yeah.
around a psych.
Oh.
Good.
Interesting.
Psych wolves, psych wolves.
The water's
Alright,
turning the
Ursula
wolves
dips a
magic.
finger in like the blood and then smears a bit of it on her notebook for further investigation later. Actually, no, wait, I'm pretty sure she has. I amend that. She has like a vial that she'll probably keep.
All right,
You got a
Yep,
vial?
you do that.
Yeah, she's got vials and stuff.
What were you doing,
Patrick.
Winkums?
Okay, never mind. I'll
Picking
let
up the dead wolf.
He's picking up the
Alright,
wolf.
you've got the dead wolf.
Mm,
Kieran is partially skinning one. What do you want, Eric?
you.
Takes a while
Two
to skin
things.
something, man.
I'm going to
He's partially skinning it. He's getting a patch.
cast a Cure Wounds on Kieran
Okay.
at level 4, because he's missing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let me get that out of the way quick. He's 26 HP back.
Oh my goodness. All right. You heal like a bunch of the bites and whatnot on Kieran, and he. Give me one sec. So he's up to. Okay, he's only missing 14 now. Perfect. All right. He
Okay,
nods
wait.
he nods his head towards you, and he goes back to partially skinning the wolf.
And then, number 2, I'm gonna cast the spell Identify.
What are we identifying?
It says, if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. I don't know if that counts if the creature is dead or not, though.
Well, I'll say it counts. Sure.
Okay,
Because it's recently.
my cheeks!
I'll say because it's recently dead, it'll count.
okay. I will cast Identify on one of the dead direwolves then.
You don't know the exact nature of the
Oh,
spell because it is, to you it's not something you've heard of, but somehow it is enhancing the speed and strength of these wolves currently.
Oh, okay.
Speedy
Interesting.
wolves.
I let the group know that these wolves are have been enhanced by
They've been
magic.
doping.
Hands.
I also
Magically
I also
enhanced.
let the party know that there's something up with their blood. It's some
Wolves
weird
are
magic
doping.
thing.
Oh shit!
Kieran
What's up?
and Ansel, neither of you would know. I'm talking to myself right now. Ansel and Kieran, neither of you have ever heard of something like this before. Normally, the wolves don't cast magic. They don't have magic about them. They're just very big and strong.
As you are when you were a wolf.
So actually, what I'm gonna do, so besides completely skinning the wolf that I have in front of me, I'm gonna clean it too, like field dress it, so we can take its carcass to eat.
Sure.
But I also keep its heart and liver like wrapped up
Do you
inside the
need?
pelt.
I mean, I could clean it right. I could clean it right now if you wanted me to.
Well, I know what I'm. What
I
can.
I have prestidigitation, man.
As
That's
you
like
all are
Cleaning with soap.
doing this,
I
Siegfried
can flavor it too if you want me to.
Siegfried speaks up and
Oh, some
he
salt?
says, lass, look lively.
What?
We have guests."
Cool.
And approaching you all, you see 5 fully armored plated knights.
Hello.
Their
Huh?
armor, or they're on horseback.
Wait,
They're on
knights?
big,
Wait,
yes, they're on big
armor,
war
what the fuck?
horses.
I think I have an idea.
They're wearing their armor is pitch black.
Oh, yeah, never
Save
mind.
for on 3 of the knights, you see varying amounts of red stripes that go down their arm. The one at the head of them has 4 red stripes that goes down the left arm. And their helmets, instead of being pitch black, are bone white and fashioned into the shape of a human skull.
Ah.
Taskmaster.
Oh
Skeletor.
my gosh, what's his name?
Cool. Who are you thinking of?
Um,
From what?
from Berserk, silly pants.
Oh, I don't know that. I was
Yeah,
going
no,
for
you
crossbones.
God, I wish Gage was here.
Going
Right?
for crossbones.
The knights have halted right behind your carriage on the road.
Good. That's very polite of them.
Each knight, you notice, carries a lance, and at their side they have a lawn sword.
Right.
God damn it.
Okay.
Right.
Interestingly, you see no marks of heraldry that you would expect knights to carry. They don't carry
That
like
is
a
wacky.
banner. They don't have like any
Ah, they're
Hold on.
Ronin.
marks that mark them out, like what their house would be.
Ronin. 47 of them, in fact.
And they're right in front of us.
They have just ridden up, and they have just ridden up right
The
now. and
99 Vidas.
When Siegfried speaks up, he says, lass, we have
Yeah.
company."
I say hello and well met.
What's up?
What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Funny seeing you
Were you?
here.
The lead knight holds up his hand, and he descends from his horse. The other knights follow suit. He approaches you, Saris, and he says, "I am Alpha Cortus of the Alpha Regiment of the Knights of Redemption. We have been
Who?
dispatched here to go to Fiel Chogris of the Lawnfangs to reinforce our comrades there."
Who are the Knights of Redemption? Do I
Yes.
recognize that name at all?
Do we?
You do not actually. You do not.
Ursula looks.
In all your from all the knightly houses you encountered in Casa Arcadia, you do not recognize that particular house.
Is this like
Ursula,
a Fenris thing? Does Ansel
No.
or Kieran know?
No, they do
No?
not.
No? Oh
These aren't
shit.
northern guys. Northern people don't wear armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Good.
Well, it is nice to meet you. We are regretfully unaware. Ursula stands up and like tries to subtly like wipe the blood and guts off her hands. Regretfully unaware of your house. Would you enlighten us, please?
Most call us the Death Knights. We seek
The what?
absolution
Oh.
in death for crimes
these
that we have
guys.
committed
Well, I
in the
think we're
past.
gonna get on. I think we're gonna get on very well.
We seek absolution in death for crimes committed in the past.
Right. I don't know what that means.
That means this is a prison sentence to be a knight.
What?
He turns and he says, "This is Alpha Quintus."
Yes.
He gestures to his left, and he gestures to his right. This is Alpha Septimus.
Yep.
And then he gestures to the one on his back left, the furthest back left. That is Alpha Nonus. And he gestures to the knight at the furthest back right, and he says, and that is Alpha Primaris Quartermaster.
Cool.
Right.
Hello.
Why are you here?
I'm Geffen Saris of the I'm just Geff. I'm Geffen Saris.
We're travelers from the south. I am Ursula of the Calabinian, of the, god damn it, why do I always forget?
Carolberg.
Of the Carolberg formerly of the Carolberg Forest, I guess, and, disciple of the Death Goddess or Death God, my apologies. Who knows what gender it is.
What day is?
The knight nods. Siegfried introduces himself. I'm Sergeant Siegfried, Calabinian Noble Troops. That lad over there is Private Rogel Averland, and Averland is still crouching over, and you see that he has pulled out his little knife, and he seems to be skinning the wolf.
Nice.
As you do.
Far away from you all.
A lot of that going around.
He wants that cloak, and I support him.
A lot of that going around.
Anybody else introducing themselves?
I don't want to talk to these guys.
I'm doing my own stuff.
Not. No. No.
I'll just give him a nod and say the name's Boo.
I'm not giving him a name.
Hey,
Boo
boo.
you.
The knights nod in turn to each of the introductions, and the lead knight, Alpha Cortis, speaks up, and he says,
Yeah, what's up?
As I have already said, we have been dispatched to reinforce our comrades at Fel Chogris, which is about an hour horse ride up the road from here. But we heard the sounds of battle and rode here as fast as we could. We now see that you are sans your horses, it appears.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Kieran finishes skinning the little part of the wolf, and he looks up and he speaks up and he says, we should really get moving. That alpha can't be too far behind, now that we've slaughtered its packmates.
We?
I mean, you literally just killed one, didn't you?
No, I know. Why'd they say we?
No,
that's
no,
Kieran.
that's
Is that
Kieran.
Kieran? God, sorry, I can't keep them fucking straight. I believe you were right. You fine gentlemen and gentlewomen would not happen to have any, spare horses, would you?
The
I don't think they
knight
have spare
turns.
horses.
The knight turns, and he is about to
You can
start
do that? What the
conversing with one of his fellows. When you all hear a blood-curdling scream come from Averland's direction.
Oh!
Okay. Why though?
What's over there?
What
I
was
turn
it?
and look.
You
Yeah,
see
we all turn and look, obviously.
Averland
Yeah.
in the jaws, his face, half of his face in the jaws of a massive dire wolf.
Ah!
Oh, the thing's here.
And there are two wolves next to this one, but they look completely different than the wolves you just encountered. you see
They're big wolves.
that their fur is matted and like ragged, and you can physically see pieces of it are falling off of them
Ew.
in
the
front
fuck?
of you.
Rabies wolves,
Zombie wolf.
rabies wolves.
Oh.
And-
Zombie wolf.
We're gonna have to put you down, Evelyn.
Both of them they're all three looking at you, and the two next to the big one, who has Averland in its jaws, are they're snarling and they're growling, and you see the two next to the alpha that you can tell. Their eyes are now glowing blue.
Glowing blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Weird.
bright, piercing blue.
Ice
see.
walkers.
Gun.
Just kidding.
That's it. Time to do it to him.
Yeah, you're up, Ansel.
Bro, I'm changing back into a werewolf.
Are we
I'm
rolling for
fucking
initiative?
Going
Or...
at it.
Yes, they are 60 feet from you.
Okay.
60 feet, huh?
Mhm.
Classic.
Ghost of our boy. Whoops, I was rolling with -2. Whoops.
Bruh.
20!
Initiative. Hold on. Is my roll down here somewhere?
It's a hot initiative roll right there.
22.
Yeah. Shout out to 3 gang.
That should not be happening, man. Oh, better. Hit the shower, goddammit.
But you don't have
Take a
any.
lap.
You don't
Take a
have
lap.
any add on to your.
No, because it's Dex.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
haha.
thanks.
Okay.
Not dexterous in that armor.
It's alright. I'll just
Sounds
hit them for a
good.
lot of their health.
Good plan.
Yeah,
Fantastic
exactly.
plan, dude.
Oh, Kieran's
Foolproof.
ready.
It works every time.
It does, for
I
the
hit
most
them for a
part.
lot of their health is my game plan.
Siegfried's kind of ready. The alpha
Averland wasn't ready.
Everland was, well, rest in peace.
The alpha's at 9. The other two, they're going to roll together.
Nat 20s.
Don't you wish
16.
that evil on me?
And 4 of the 5 knights draw their lawn swords. Let me make sure I have their character sheet correct.
What the? Oh,
You okay?
no.
What happened?
Valentine's alting.
Oh.
She's trying to kill me.
All
No,
right,
never mind. It's not Valentine. It's double S
Okay,
Valentine.
so-
I should specify it. That's way
I'm going
worse.
to go in order here.
Zach, do you want to go first?
3 gang.
Arms is
Sure.
at 10.
Okay.
Bell's at 20.
Well, I was asking, do you not want to?
Bell's at 20.
You probably
Only
should.
if you want to go first.
Oh,
What?
alright,
Hold
so
on. Something's wrong here.
Endervin first
Hi.
at 22.
How you
Let me just
doing?
write you all down first. Bell. Oh, okay, so Ursula.
Did I win?
What do you mean
At-
real
Did I just time out the CPU?
You and you, I'm out for me and you.
Oh,
I go
timed
first.
out the CPU.
Alright.
My cheek CPU.
You mean
The
my
knights.
said so?
The Death Knights.
You cheated.
If one of
you
them
meanie, miny,
dies,
mo.
I'm taking their helmet.
Oh, I remember the name of the character from It's Skull Knight, everybody.
That's
How'd
that's
you
kind of
forget
straightforward, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah.
got skull for a fucking helmet. What can I say?
Yeah. How did you forget that? That's a good question.
Wait, Kieran. Actually, Kieran goes before.
You went, big skull helmet. I wonder what that character's name is.
Let me double check if it's Skull Knight or not.
I just wrote down Kieran's initiative as 32.
Bruh.
He's fucking ready.
I'll throw on
Huge.
to it, by the way.
I'm flying. Did you sneeze or something?
Patrick,
Eat my cheeks,
Sorry, what?
Marie. Oh my
how's your
goodness.
arm feeling?
Better now.
I never-
don't know
I never
what the
liked
hell
that name.
was.
Okay, good.
It's Skull Knight.
What
Good to know.
No, wait. The first 2 wolves.
I hope that provides a
Skull Knight?
tactical advantage in this fight.
Skull Knight rides a skull
That's
horse.
the knowledge of the knowledge. Is it like have a horse and like where the bridle is a skull? Could that be dope?
Where the what is?
Siegfried
Like where the bridle on a horse would be is a
No,
skull.
it's a skeleton horse,
11?
excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
If I remember correctly, he hasn't shown
That's
up for a
cool.
little while.
Ansel is at 10. Alpha at 9.
Which alpha?
And then.
Oh, they all rolled. They all rolled together.
And
right?
then.
Oh no, I
Kara,
meant.
use your
Oh,
chew
I was
toys.
talking about the death knife.
Use my chew toys. Wisdom saving throw.
Have to resist puppy brain.
Oh boy. Alright, then we
Roll
got.
for puppy brain.
So, Winkums is going first, right?
Roll for
What?
bacon strips.
Winkums is going first between him and,
Yes.
Nah,
No, I am.
Eric
am.
won.
Excuse me.
Eric won and meanie,
Okay.
eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That's true.
Mini.
Meeny, meeny,
Miny
meeny,
mo
mo.
lover.
and Winkums.
Shut the fuck.
Shoddy is a eating mini miny mo.
at-
Stop. dude.
You don't.
I love Sean Kingston. What are you talking about? I hate Marie, dude. I hope Marie gets deleted from this game. That's not. I'm gonna kill everyone who made this game. I said it.
So let me make sure I got this right. 16. He's lost 14. He's down to.
Cool. My
6,
Steam friends
4.
list is named Coronavirus.
Okay, current AC and HP Ricardo.
Hold up. 49. Wait, you want AC first? That's 49
Yeah.
HP.
49 AC.
I am
Nothing is going to hit me.
I got the Mario Superstar.
Mm.
17 AC.
17 HP was 49.
Yes.
Ursula, AC HP.
That is going to be
AC 14,
Oops.
right?
1447.
Great year.
That
Okay.
is a fantastic year.
The Knights.
Aha. Aha, aha.
The
This boss is poorly
Wolves.
designed.
Yeah, maybe.
This
Do we
is
still
not
get those
fun.
temporary hit points? Or no?
No, he has to replant the banner to do
Siegfried
that.
had to put his banner
I'm gonna
out.
take those away then.
Yes.
Good
Oh
point.
yeah, me too.
Siegfried.
I ate mine when I got hit, so I was
Siegfried
nice.
didn't get hit in the last fight, which is strange because that never happens.
True. He's big. He's a big target with the
Ansel,
flag.
current AC and HP.
1471.
I don't know what
Great
happened that
year.
year.
Great
Look
year.
They're
all
at
great years.
1471.
I don't want to.
They're all great
Geffen
years.
Saris, current AC, HP.
AC 16.
HP.
HP 26. We didn't
And
cast
then-
Cure Wounds on ourselves while we were waiting. Well,
And
I
Winkums.
should have, but
1946.
19.
oh, great year.
Great year, dude. I love World War II
Fantastic
ending.
year.
Okay.
Absolutely massive.
Coming fresh off World War II, it was a good year.
Baby boomers are being born.
Bad
dude.
year. I take it back.
That is a bad year.
Kieran is going to
Fucking
run.
boomers.
They are 60 feet. Kieran's going to move his full 30 feet, and as he does so, the two wolves next to the alpha run forward, and both are attacking Kieran with their opportunity
Godspeed.
attacks, and Kieran's going to attack them back as well with his opportunity.
Zach, you want
So-
anything to drink?
No, I'm
Dude,
good.
brother.
Oh boy. Hey, everybody's favorite Pack Tactics is back.
Mm.
So both of these
You're
wolves
gonna
are
die.
going
Tactics
to
are back.
Pack
Yep.
tactics. Pack
Hell
tactic.
yeah.
Oh wow, one wolf
Redacted.
misses.
Redacted.
The other wolf. That's a nat 20. Alright.
The dactyl.
Kieran.
You guys don't stop.
Kieran gets to do an opportunity attack. He's going to
T-Rex
attack the
mixed with a
left one.
pterodactyl. T-Rex-the-dactyl.
Shut up!
Kieran actually hits that one. Okay, so Kieran is going to do his damage against that one wolf. And Kieran's also going to rage. So Kieran is going to get to do this twice. So let me just make sure I got this correct. Holy fuck, Kieran.
Pull up into Chevron.
the world.
Okay. So Kieran's just gonna do a cool 30 damage
Delicious.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
love
yeah,
to
yeah.
see it.
and just savage one of these wolves. Alright, hold on.
Sadistic.
K. CW.
Pulling a smoking sexy style on a direwolf.
Okay. He just hits one of these wolves like with all of his might and just fucking smashes this
You
wolf.
listen, Deadweight.
But the other wolf is going to hit Kieran and do
Do it. That game's good.
okay.
Cold one.
Ooh, how cold was that?
That was outside cold.
Ooh, huge. You gotta go. You gotta garage at the new
The
place.
wolf does 10 damage, and
I'm gonna have to learn a new
then,
garage code.
We also
as
got a
the
front
wolf,
door too.
As the
No,
wolf,
I like the garage.
As the wolf bites into Kieran, you see that ice forms around its teeth as it bites into Kieran, and he takes a further 6 cold damage. And now he gets to make a strength check. I
Cool
almost
off
did
for the
strength checks.
direwolf.
Oh god, Kieran's taken to the ground.
Oh no. Well,
He took
well.
16 damage from that, and is now pinned to the ground. Endervin, you're up!
I don't want to. Okay, what's the scene before my eyes?
So Kieran runs forth, great axe in hand. He's raging, he's pissed, right?
Yep.
He just smacks this left wolf with like all of his power and just
How
like
far are the wolves?
savages they're 30
60.
feet away.
Or 30.
Yeah, they
They're
moved
30?
30 and opportunity attacked him. Yeah. And then the right wolf bit him. You see frostbite forming around his arm where it bit him, and then it just slammed him to the ground and has pinned him to the ground now.
I mean, yeah.
Good, great idea.
I'm glad we're thinking about
you
that
said they're
now.
30 feet away.
Yep.
And there's 3 wolves.
Mhm.
I want to move 15 feet up
Mhm.
and then cast Firebolt
All right.
on one of these wolves.
Do it.
That's not why I'm doing that.
It is a possibility.
Okay, 20, and then what is my spell attack bonus at this level? 6. 16. Is a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, let's roll the baby damage. I believe it's 1d10.
Which one are you attacking? The left or the right wolf? I should clarify.
Which one got hit for more damage?
Kieran hit the left wolf.
The left wolf.
All right.
For not Jesus. Okay.
Jesus. All right.
Nice.
You hit and you fucking torch most of its remaining like fur that it has left.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Great.
I know
Way
what
to
burnt
go,
hair smells
Endervin.
like. Yeah, dude. Now you know where they are.
Ursula, you are up.
Tree.
There are 2 wolves inside of you.
A big one with Averlin inside of it. And
Bell?
one on top of... Oh. Patrick can't hear you. And
Yeah, I can't hear and I can't leave. So.
you leave, Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. We don't want you anymore.
Did the big dire wolf move with the other 2, or is it still in the back? Patrick.
It is still in the back, 60 feet away.
Okay, good.
It's just holding a
Well,
screaming Averland in its jaws.
There's my dinner. There's my meal. There's my meal ticket.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking to you, Hulk Hogan.
Belle, you here? She come back?
I don't think so.
Um,
No.
She's working
There she
on
is.
it.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Yay! Okay.
All right. So,
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing.
did you hear everything?
That threw me for a loop.
Did you hear everything?
No.
Okay. Kieran ran
Sorry.
forward 30 feet. The wolves' opportunity. The two
Yep.
bodyguard wolves.
The last thing I heard was you saying that you couldn't hear me.
Okay. Well, then you're caught up. You're good.
Okay, good.
It's your turn.
Yes. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so Ursula's gonna pull out a big one. How far away is Averlin from
60 feet.
me?
The wolf is holding Averlin in its jaws 60 feet away from you.
Okay,
Oh,
and okay. So Ursula is gonna. It's not rough terrain, is it? It's like regular terrain. We got our snow boots on. Okay, cool. So Ursula runs 30 feet up.
So you're right next to Kieran being pinned down by these two wolves.
And yeah, so she's just trying to basically get as many dire wolves in radius as possible. She claps her hands together and spreads them out wide, and let's see, like 5 feet in front of her, a large spectral guardian appears. It's like made out of fog. You can kind of see the snow swirling through it, but it's a little bit obscured.
Mm-hmm.
It has a gleaming sword and a shield emblazoned with a circle, a perfect circle.
Okay.
And any creature hostile to us, within 10 feet of me, or within 10 feet of the guardian, has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So I believe that would be within 10
feet
feet
of the guardian.
I believe that would be Kieran wolves.
Kieran wolves, yeah, that would be it then. I'm assuming, right? Because the
Yes.
the alpha is still 30 feet back away from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that DC is gonna be. Let's see, where is it? Sorry, I'm trying to find it. 15.
Left wolf, right wolf.
Damn it.
Both save.
Okay, so they take 10 damage each.
10 damage each. Oh. Your guardian. What type of damage is it?
Oh, good point. Radiant damage, actually.
You kill the left wolf with your.
Oh!
Huge.
Left Wolf not having a good day.
Left wolf got fucked.
Yeah. I rolled max damage on a cantrip almost, so that was you know, it happens.
Okay.
All right.
And she keeps her arms stretched out, like pouring her energy into this this guardian of faith, as the shield, as the spell is called.
All right. So you do that. You cast that. Is that your turn?
Yes.
You hear a loud roar from behind you, and those of you who are still back there, it's coming from the knights. Each knight the 4 knights draw their swords, and they run forward, and the lead knight leads them in a battle cry. They shout out, "May our deaths redeem our worthless souls!" And they charge the knight, or the wolf that is holding down Kieran. And they run into the melee, and all 4 of them are swinging at this wolf at once.
Fight on.
Fight on.
That's it. That's my bark inspiration. That's what I say when I get bark inspiration.
I would love. I just had a great idea.
No.
Okay, a
One
furry
miss.
bard
No.
that,
One
and
miss.
like they're like a mascot.
One minute.
So their bardic inspiration is like
You
the
don't need to be a
mascot
furry for that.
dances?
You can just be an animal.
Oh god, they all
Even
missed.
better.
Did they
Even
all
better.
miss?
Oh,
They
come
all
on!
Missed.
I hate these people. Delete them from your lore.
Delete them from your lore. You've been
Damn, you guys
retconned,
do have
sir.
Right. Okay. Perfect.
All
So,
lore is subject to my purview.
The wolf looks up, sees the knights is like slashing at, and it's just they're bouncing off of its hide. It's not working.
Please summit eats one.
They are
Noodle
worthless.
arms over there.
And the wolf
They got the
sees
goddamn Finn from Adventure Time arms over there. That's crazy.
the wolf sees
Homies look like
the
CalArts.
four knight or
Don't
yes,
even.
the four knights and Ursula standing in front of it, and it opens its mouth, and a magical wind of cold comes out of its mouth. So Ursula and the
It's
four
farting.
knights, you have to make me a DC 18 Dex saving throw.
He's farting.
Oh no!
Dude,
Fun.
I'm going to kill the game developer that made this game.
Holy
Sweet.
shit.
You're taking half.
How even? Oh,
Sweet, you're taking half. I just holy shit.
you good, man?
And the
Same
knights.
sprinkler over here.
Cool it, dude. Gotta calm down here. Jesus, man.
Quartus
Thankfully,
passes.
this fella's not
Quintus.
concentration.
That's a nat 20.
Quintus passes. Septimus, or no, Quintus failed. Septimus failed. Nonus fails. So only Quartus passes this one. All right.
Cortus.
Good job, Cortez.
Oh boy. All right. This
That's what you want to hear.
is going to be fun.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh my god.
so you take 9 damage, Ursula, from this. The other 3 knights, or you and Cortus take 9 damage. 3 of the knights take 18 damage as this blast of cold wind hits all of you.
Ow.
And
Ouchie.
only you and Cortus, your armor joints don't freeze up, so you're not reduced to half movement speed from this attack.
Yeah. Well, I don't have. Well, I have like leather armor, I believe. So.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
okay. That was flavor text. It's supposed to be on. A,
Oh,
on a-
sorry,
on a
sorry, sorry,
failure,
sorry.
Your movement speed is reduced by half.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of nuts.
Yeah.
Wait. So it opened its mouth to roar at us. Does that mean Averland is free?
No, that's the alpha. At
That
the
was a
back.
different one, yeah.
Oh, I thought the alpha was one with his head in his mouth.
No.
No. Well, yes, the alpha is the one with
Oh.
the head in its mouth. You're still fighting Kieran wolves right now. You killed one of them.
I know, but and that's the one that did that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
see. Okay.
All right.
I see. I
So-
see.
Oh!
Oh.
All right.
Huge.
What?
Perfect.
What you talking about, man?
Siegfried shouts for the paladin, and he comes running in with his halberd, and he's
Classic.
attempting to hit that wolf
Classic Siegfried.
that just breathed cold fucking air all over you.
It's like an air conditioner.
Wow, he barely hits it.
Siegfried is not a fan of the
Huge!
cold.
Yeah.
Top 5 things Siegfried hates.
Wolves
Cold.
and cold.
Cold.
Winter.
brother.
His brother.
Good point. One of those is dead.
He's conquered one of them.
So we will kill cold.
No, I won't fight with
He
you.
hits it pretty damn good with his halberd. Hanzo, you're up.
So there's
Back to
one
the
wolf left in the
glasslands.
alpha.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
How far is the alpha?
60 feet away.
I look at the moon and I see
The
a
thing
perfect
is, he also
society.
hates heat, so he's like an old man. It's
I
always
am
hotter. than him.
full
I will
sprinting at the alpha.
Make the temperature of the entire
Alright,
continent moderate.
The alpha drops Averland as you're full sprinting, and steps on the side of his face and claws his face as it runs towards you.
That's rude, dude.
Averland screams. And
I mean, that's
you
fair.
make it about 50 feet, and then the wolf intercepts you, so you're both opportunity attacking each other right now.
Like football.
Clutch.
Like
Hoorah.
The alpha has squared up to your challenge.
John Madden.
Let's go!
John Madden.
How much bigger is this alpha?
doo,
to-
This alpha is
I tripped.
standing over Ansel.
I tripped.
I power slide under the alpha, but completely on accident.
You
Slip
wish it was
and
that
you
cool.
land on your fucking ass, and the alpha just
Farted,
pounces
dude.
on you.
It's like that, Eric,
Watch
you know
it,
that tweet of that
Watching the
dude,
alpha.
and that dude's
Right,
lifting weights,
so
and he
I
drops the weight, and
guess
someone, like, edited a horrible, like,
This
loud
is
fart
at
noise over your
advantage then, since you're on your ass.
You know that tweet?
I don't think so.
I bet Augie knows, but he's not here, unfortunately.
Wow, it doesn't hurt you. You are
Haha.
unbelievably lucky right now as it
I
tries to
grapple,
bite
I grapple and kick it off of me.
you like got your hands up. You're like, no, as it's trying to bite you.
Yeah,
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
the joke on it is now I'm gonna slit its guts out with my claws.
Right.
I do like the idea of you power sliding. That's really funny.
So you do
Yeah,
that.
dude,
you're
it's like the
holding
other
it,
guys. We're talking about?
and
Eric?
the alpha
That movie's
is
on
like,
Netflix now.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
like, I don't know how the hell this would work. All right, I'm just gonna do the bite attack. Well, it's its turn now, so it's going to bite you.
Bite me?
Yeah, and it's at advantage since you're on your ass. I swear
Ass.
to God, dude. If my boss fight,
Ass. Ass and titties. Ass.
Alpha can't
wait,
bite.
you have armor class 14, right?
Yes.
Match to your armor. You're good. We're good.
Burly. It burly
Yeah.
matched my arm.
Alright, so
Ass.
Hold on.
Ass,
Oh,
and
no.
titties.
Ass, and
Eric, do it
there's
to
a
him.
Range on.
Don't you do it! Don't you cut the words!
60 feet. Perfect.
the alpha fails to hit Ansel.
I'm
the
sorry,
alpha-
what did Eric do?
Cutting words. I shall
Cutting
say,
words.
ugly.
Good.
Stupid baby boy.
Right. So
It's a
now
big
pissed
fart
off,
noise.
the alpha's going to use its bonus action,
Bitch.
and it's going to look up, and
Ass and
it's going
titties.
to do its even bigger freeze attack against Ursula and the Knights.
Eric!
Ass and titties. Ass.
Ursula, the Knights, and the remaining wolf, and Kieran must make me a DC 18 Dex saving throw.
There's no way I'm gonna get that lucky.
Wait, even
again,
the wolf
Eric.
does?
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in a way.
Fuck!
I just love
Alright.
the idea, like, fuck you, I don't care if you're in the way.
He mad.
Quartus.
He mad.
Quintus.
Oh no.
Mm.
You guys are all failing.
Oh my god.
Coitus.
Yeah, no
Septimus?
shit.
Not coitus.
It's okay.
shut
I
up.
have a character
Nonus.
planned out.
What'd you say, Patrick?
Not Quartus. Or not
No.
coitus.
Yeah, it's coitus.
Wolf.
Alpha coitus.
And
This is what you
Recording
get,
for duty.
Patrick. You shouldn't have said it, because I thought it.
alright, well I hope this is the damage you are all taking.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh no, Alpha Coitus!
Oh no!
Coitus.
So does that mean the wolf died?
Alright, Ursula's down to 7 hit points.
So
Where
the
did
wolf
I go
pins
wrong?
down Anzo, attempts to bite, it hears, "Hey ugly," and it looks up and it just breathes out a giant cone of cold that hits Ursula.
Hey, ugly.
So,
Fuck.
this ice wave goes forward. It shatters completely the wolf that's peering Kieran.
Ah,
Pinning
oh
Kieran.
yeah, like Mortal Kombat.
Get over
Yeah,
it.
dude, we are getting
Sub-Zero,
Sub-Zero'd
dude.
right now. I hate
It's
this.
cool.
I hate this.
Sub-Zero's cool. He freeze.
Okay, so Kieran has taken a whopping 47 damage total.
None injustice, Eric. I'll
the
goddamn scorpion
wolf
teleport
pinning
my
him
way.
down is
over
dead.
here.
Oh, my arm hurts again. Ursula, you've taken
No.
31
Heart attack
damage
time. Let's go.
from that.
Are the Death Knights dead?
So all of the knights are hit.
No.
Cortus is going to be the only one
Coitus.
alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other knights are going to activate their one ability for being Death Knights. Called dun da da. Where is it? There's a character sheet. Final Redemption.
Oh shit.
The remaining 4 knights charge as they're dying and make one final attack against this wolf.
Beautiful.
Oh,
They're not gonna hit, are they?
Final
Probably
Fantasy.
But each knight,
One Final Fantasy, please.
they shout out,
FIFA.
"We die in Cadia's name," as they charge forward.
Yeah.
Quintus hits. Septimus
Yay!
hits.
Optimus.
Shut
Sam
up.
Megatron.
Anonymous. The 3 knights hit as they die.
Yeah!
At least they did
Wait.
something.
What do they hit for?
Hopefully a lot of damage. Considering this died.
Or Quartus didn't. Whatever.
Wait,
So Quintus.
3 knights. Weren't there 4 dying knights?
No,
No.
there's 3 dead.
3
Three are
dead.
dead.
What
There's
happened to the other 2?
Quartus, or not, Quartus is still alive. Quintus, Septimus, Nonus.
An orthodontist.
Gynecologist is up next.
God, I hate this fucking group.
I'm not sorry.
Don't worry, we got optometrists in the back.
You're all about to die to
End our shit.
So, they charge
I
forward
regret nothing.
and do 43 damage to it
Nice.
as they die.
Holy
Good for
shit.
them.
They
Little bit of
basically
wolf now.
they're
Optometrist is
being
the most
this
powerful.
wolf is like this wolf is breathing on them, and they're holding up their like shields, and they're charging forward, and as they're like freezing to death, they get their hits in, and then they just turn to ice and they fall over and die.
That sucks.
What a valiant way to go.
Geffen
least they landed
Sarah,
a
this
hit.
is
I was
all
so
your
invested
fault,
in those
and it is
guys.
now your turn.
Hey, stupid! You got orthodontist killed.
I can't believe it.
Who's gonna fix your braces now?
Or my eyes.
No, that's optometrist. He's the
I know,
archer
that's
in the
what you
back.
said, optometrist.
Optometrist is safe.
Oh,
There's
really?
only
Okay.
the alpha left.
Okay. That's
It's only the alpha, okay.
I beat it on. I beat the arcade on hard, Eric.
nice.
Did you beat it on hard?
I beat it on the hardest difficulty. No, I didn't beat the boss.
Nightmare or sleepwalk?
Sleepwalk's easiest.
Oh, did you beat it on
Ooh, I should
Nightmare?
plan out my
I didn't
next
beat
the
Maria,
boss
though.
though.
before.
That doesn't count.
Yes, I did. Okay,
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to.
Saris, this is all your fault, and it is your turn.
I'm shaking.
I cast shit pant on myself.
I.
Pant
I
has
will
been
die
shit.
like I lived.
Well, this is embarrassing.
What do you do?
There's egg on my face.
Well, for other reasons.
What do you do?
I have counterspell, but I don't know if that works on.
No.
We said direwolves have good wisdom, right?
I don't know if that would work on a direwolf because it's
I
not
think
a
they have good
spell.
intelligence.
They have
Oh,
good
they have good intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way,
No, I was just thinking of something. So.
Whatever. I'm going to move. Actually, no.
Are you sure?
I'm going to
Run
What are you
away.
doing? Run away.
cast Vicious Mockery.
Again?
I don't want to get close.
It
Well,
just
it
worked
turned
so
a
well the
bunch
last
of knights to ice.
Don't you have a
and
crossbow or
fucking
something, man?
Destroyed
Yeah,
people.
that does baby damage, and this one gives if it fails, it gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Fair
Alright,
enough.
So wisdom
Wisdom
saving
saving, DC 15.
throw. Perfect.
Don't miss.
It
Boy.
failed.
Yay! It has disadvantage, and it takes. Oh,
Let's go.
5 damage.
Sweet.
Big.
Winkums, you're up.
Cool.
60 feet.
60
no,
feet. Okay.
50 feet.
50 feet.
50 feet.
It's 50 feet away from us.
Me and it are wrestling right now.
So how does
Wrestling.
bonus actions work?
Bonus actions are free actions that you can do.
Yep.
Okay.
If you have one, yeah.
I'm gonna run 30 feet and then cast a spell. It's a bonus action.
Okay. What spell?
Compelled Duel.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? Me?
So.
You about to challenge him a 1v1 on Rust or something, or?
Dude, don't talk about 1v1s on Rust.
No scopes only, by the way. But no. So the creature must make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, has to fight me. Otherwise, it's at disadvantage if it attacks anyone else.
Whoa.
Basically.
That's
Oh,
cool.
what's the DC?
That's dope.
Spell save DC is 13. So I can't get any closer. So I
It
figured I'd
wants
use
to
this spell.
fucking fight you.
Oh
Alright,
shit!
cool.
Wait, does it have
ca-
disadvantage though from Eric's?
I don't know.
It has
I mean-
disadvantage on its dex attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it can attack other creatures, but it's a disadvantage attack every time it
It'll
does
have
that.
double disadvantage.
Also,
Okay.
every time it gets to attack, you can roll to try and break out of that spell.
So
So
basically, next time it attacks, it has disadvantage no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless it attacks me, yeah.
No,
Well,
means
it will if it
attacks
attacks
you.
you.
because
Oh,
it's not
yeah, I
great.
forget Eric's thing.
Yes,
You're
sir.
right.
All it's got? Or is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright. Kieran stands up, and that's his turn. Enderman,
Wait,
you're
can I
up.
ask?
Yeah, go
Can I
ahead.
ask how are you?
How far is it?
How are you casting? Are you like banging on your shield and like
Oh
shouting
yeah,
at it?
yeah.
or?
Give us some flavor, please.
Did you fart?
Feed us.
Did you
I didn't
should.
He
fart.
farted.
No.
He should pant.
Winkums he hasn't eaten in a while. He doesn't need a fart.
No beans.
Well, if you don't tell us
No
what you
beans.
did, we're gonna assume that you farted.
I'm assuming fart unless proven otherwise, yes.
Yeah, so you might want to come up with some flavor
Farted
text
so
real
hard it
quickly.
compelled the fucking
like, holy
alpha
shit,
man to a
dude.
duel.
Right,
Ripped
so
ass.
Winkham's runs forward, and he holds his sword up, and he's holding his sword up, and it's catching, like, the torchlight, and
You can't
the
stop me
creature
from talking
sees
about
it.
farts, Patrick.
No, I am.
You can sure as hell try.
only for a limited amount of time.
Kieran has stood up, that's his turn. Enderman, you're up.
I fart. No, how far is the wolf?
Did you run forward to start?
I did, I moved 15.
It would be 35 feet then.
35 feet from me. And it's just that wolf.
Mm-hmm.
It's at disadvantage if it hits me, or if it tries to attack me.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna go up and hit it then.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be
35, right? I'm dashing.
Yep. You would be within melee range. Okay. It's gonna make an opportunity attack. It also has to try to roll out of this compelled duel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll still make
Yes.
this at disadvantage. All right, making this at disadvantage no matter what. Okay. It's missing no matter what. So, you're hitting it.
Doink. 20. Does a
Yeah.
20 hit? Oh! Okay.
20 and 20.
20 damage.
20/20 vision.
You heard it pretty good.
We're living in the year 2020.
Got anything
Good
else?
point.
No.
Ursula, you're up.
I used my bonus action already, so I'll say
You're at
Right,
half speed,
so,
by the way.
the kid took a bit of a hit.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie. So this spell does not say. It says it lasts for 8 hours, and it does not say that it's concentration.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just says that it vanishes when it is dealt a total of 60 damage. So
Okay.
What?
I assume that I could like cast a healing spell on myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You imbecile Beowulf, you fool, you absolute stupid idiot.
All right, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself to give myself just a little boost. And I'm gonna cast this as a 3rd level spell, so that's gonna be 2d8
Two.
plus 6.
2.
Plus 6,
8.
14. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, you restore 14
Lucky.
hit points.
All right, yeah. So that, and then I'm just gonna stick close to this this guardian of mine.
There's a lot of players on the field.
Cordis is trying to desperately move towards this creature, but all of the all of his armor joints are frozen, so he's only moving forward 15 feet.
He's trying.
Siegfried is going to run forward. He was by Endervin. So Siegfried is now 10 feet away, and he is halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah! Do it again. Do it again.
That's a lot of ones.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
That is a lot of ones. What
That
the
is
hell?
enough ones to not kill it. So,
Yes, I mean, I
Hanzo,
gotta do the
you
honor.
are up, and you are prone, but you can stand up.
Can I just
Really
attack
isn't.
it from prone since I'm under it?
That's at disadvantage.
You will be at disadvantage, but you
can just stand up.
Don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
won't stand up.
Just
No.
stand up.
Don't.
I want
Don't
to cut
stand
its
up?
guts out, dude.
Would you kindly?
I'm gonna
You can
attack
stand
it.
up and cut its
Bioshock,
guts out.
I was just gonna say, shout out to
It
that
is
sick
harder than
Bioshock
you.
reference.
I hate you.
Okay, fine. I'm standing,
Surprised you remember that.
and then
Okay.
I'll attack.
Alright.
I never played Bioshock, but I know that.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly?
You barely missed.
You imbecile.
I should have
You
stayed on the
absolute
ground. Look
idiot.
at, watch this. I would have hit.
You have to roll twice if you're on the ground.
Right. So,
The math checks out. The math checks out.
um,
I think he's right.
right.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I get to attack twice anyway, so my second one does hit. Haha!
You do hit.
Oh.
Good
I was
point.
going to say this thing was about to cast that spell again, so
Oh boy.
Ah.
Kill it.
I do 7 plus
2.
8.
you tear its guts out. It's dead.
Yes!
Yeah,
I
guts are
skin
gone.
the alpha now. As a werewolf, I use my claws to skin it very, very nicely.
That takes a while, man.
No.
Dude, I am a trained...
So
What if I give you
Hunter.
bardic
combat
inspiration?
is over.
Yeah, we're not in combat anymore. It's not like I'm skinning it mid-fight.
Well, I mean,
I
we're
know,
gonna.
that's what I'm
I don't want to.
saying.
Yeah.
How's coitus?
I don't know if he's doing well, but optometrist is good.
I'm about to drop about
Optometrist is
5
dead.
more of these wolves down on you guys.
There was a
Thomas
death
is
knight.
dead, Zach.
There was a death knight that didn't participate in the fight, right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
optometrist.
No, that's-
I'm gonna turn to him and
What's
be
his
like,
name?
"What's the deal?"
her name is Quartermaster
How do you
Alpha
feel?
Primus.
Optimus Prime.
And
Yo.
she is walking forward to the knights that are on the ground, and
She's a healer.
she bends down, or she squats down, and one of the knights is still alive, barely. And
Neat.
she leans in close, and you hear her say, "May Cadia have mercy on your worthless soul." And she takes her
Right.
dagger and shoves it into his throat so that he dies.
So all 5 or
Jesus.
4 of them that fought are dead now.
No, 3.
Cordis is still
Coitus is
alive.
alive.
Cortis, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to have a fist of God come down and punch Enderman for max fucking damage.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yes.
Cast God Hand. DM
Great game.
Cast God Hand.
Great game.
And she puts away her dagger, and she starts to strip the knights of their weapons and armor in front of you all. The dead.
Can I have some?
I'm gonna like.
Sam.
That was in character. I'm asking.
She looks at you, and she kind of inclines her head a little bit, and she says, "Would you care to join the Knights of Redemption?"
No. Not today, Metroid Prime.
She shakes her head, and then she says, "Then no, you may not have any of this."
Rude.
So are you like their handler? Or...
Boss. Hey, boss.
I'm calling her Optimus from now on.
Yeah. I'm calling
hear
Metroid
Sam
Prime.
Witwicky.
She looks up at you.
Sam
and she says-
Witwicky!
She looks up at you and she says, "I tend to the wounds of the ones who will live, and I grant mercy to the ones who will not."
Right. How do you
So
know?
do you not
She's a
fight with them?
healer.
She shakes her head. No, it is my duty to take their arms and armor back to the armory to give to the next batch of knights.
You're like a walking recycling center.
She
Where
stops.
is the armory located? Like, where are your headquarters? Or
Are we gonna rob it?
no, I'm just curious. Where are they
Yes.
coming
No,
from?
I'm
I've
just
never heard of the
kidding.
Knights of Redemption before.
Let's go rob it.
Our order was originally based in Tanith, but we have
I know about that person.
We have very recently moved to Cas Arcadia, as it allows us to call forth our crusades to any one of the provinces.
Centralized location like
Right,
Amazon.
and
The Alpha Regiment is on one such crusade, which is why we are here.
They're dead though.
Oh no, this was only a minor squad of our regiment. Most of us
Minor
are...
squad.
She nods her head.
How many people? How many?
Well, the Alpha Regiment was 100 strong, but as you
Huh?
can see,
Wow.
We got a
But
goddamn
That's a lot
Death
of
Knight
worth of souls.
PMC over here. What the
they're
hell?
97 strong now.
she nods her head and she says, "Yes, a few worthless scraps are now gone." And
Diamond
she
dogs.
sheaths her dagger and she walks over to Enderman, and she
Yeah,
bends
what's up?
down to Enderman, and she draws her or not Enderman, I'm sorry, Averland, and she draws
I
her
was gonna
dagger.
say.
Whoa, whoa, wait!
No,
hey,
hey, what are you doing?
No.
Let her do it.
That
Let her
was
do it.
not yours.
He's
That,
She's gonna
that
heal
one
him.
is not yours. That's
She's gonna
all
heal
yours.
him. She's gonna heal him. She's gonna heal him.
yeah, with a sharp, pointy object. Yeah.
She looks
that
over
blood oath shit.
Averland, and she
No, we don't want Averland in a blood oath with the Death Knights.
She looks over Averland, and she looks back at you all, and she says, "I can grant him the peace."
No,
Very
No,
quick.
I can.
Yeah.
I'll like
No,
rush. I
no.
rush forward.
No, we're good.
Cure
it's good.
wounds
It's
ready in my
fine.
hands. I say, I can.
She holds up her
No.
hand, and she says,
It,
"I
Ursula,
wouldn't." The corruption has already set in.
The what?
You will only put him in more pain if you try to cure his wounds.
The corruption.
bet.
What is the
Dude,
corruption?
this dude got bit by the alpha that can breathe ice.
Yeah. Yeah. So how does that work?
Whoa!
Magical alpha.
Well,
She-
then-
Let me just take a look at my my spell list here, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is nobody gonna look over Averland?
Nope.
I mean, I
You
thought
guys
that's
look-
what we were doing.
Ursula, okay.
I was rushing
Ursula
towards her and she had
runs-
put a hand up. What do you mean?
I thought we were doing that.
Ursula runs over and she is going to make falls to her knees, cradles Averland's head in her hands, and is going to make a medicine check. What is
You
her
don't have to
medicine?
make a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
From your own handiwork earlier, you see that Averland has taken horrible necrotic damage across half of his face. His wounds are festering, infected, and pus is just leaking from the side of his face.
Okay.
Right.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if this is like a curse or something?
Sure.
Okay. I want to know what kind of this be. Arcana.
Oh,
24.
yeah.
Is it?
There is some type of very powerful magic here. You wouldn't say it's necessarily a curse, but something has pretty much instantly diseased half of Averland's face.
It happens. It happens.
Wasn't fucking Ansel hit with necrotic damage
He
No.
was
once
not.
before? Well, no, once before.
Oh, yeah.
Once before, yes.
Back in the day. when it was-
This seems to be of a strange and different nature, however.
Is Kieran hit with it? Cause like he had the ice around his arm.
He is not.
It might have been that because he was bit.
Because the alpha was biting him, and the alpha didn't bite any of us.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Okay. So I have a spell called Death Ward. It says, let's see. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops 1 hit point and the spell ends. Ah, okay, that doesn't do much.
Averland is not on the verge of death. He is just
Okay.
horribly infected currently.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
talking.
make a medicine check to see if there's anything I can do.
Bro, ask the lady what she knows about it.
Yeah, someone else
question.
do it. I'm taking care of Averland.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, hey,
Okay, that's a 35. Wait, whoops.
You're
You're
rolling
on
two
sorry.
20s.
Nope, that's not it.
I rolled a 35 on a
I
max
rolled
of
a
20.
15.
You would think that you would need some kind of very powerful healing spell, maybe even
Yeah.
like a blessing to lift
Is
whatever's
there? I was
affecting
rolling
him.
to see if there's anything I could do for him right now.
Oh yes, you could expertly like bind his wounds and
Okay,
pretty much
I
try to
do
make
so.
him comfortable, if not necessarily healing him.
I do so.
So is he diseased?
Yes,
up?
it's like
Ask the lady.
it is like a curse. Yes, I guess is the best way.
Yeah.
So lesser restoration won't work.
You could certainly try.
I also have dispel. I have dispel
Alright.
curse that I can do.
I'll do
I can
lesser
bestow
restoration on him because it.
No,
Eric, no.
stop.
Bestow
Maybe I'll
curse.
counteract it.
You inflict wounds.
Yeah, they'll cancel each other out.
Yeah, I'll do lesser restoration. See if that helps.
Some of it clears up, but not all of it. Especially
Hey.
around his left eye. The wound is horribly, like, you can't even like see his eye underneath the swelling
You can get
anymore.
an eye patch. It's gonna be badass.
He has 3 great claw marks from where the wolf clawed him. That goes from his forehead over his eye and down to his cheek.
All right.
So, could I tell that remove curse wouldn't work? Like it wouldn't do anything?
You could certainly try.
Okay, I'll try. Fuck it.
It is partially healed again, but not fully.
Put him in a better state.
The 3 claw marks and around his left eye is still pulsating and infected.
Ew.
But the worst of the around where his cheek and whatnot is has healed up a bit, or it's not infected no more.
This is out of my wheelhouse, so.
Unless
you
I'm
want me to
gonna
burn
turn
him.
towards Ansel, Kieran, and this new lady. Mostly
Ask what the
Ansel and
deal
Kieran
is.
though. I'm gonna ask, have you seen anything of this before, Northians?
Neither of you have not.
No.
The fact that the wolves could even breathe ice in the first place is a surprise to you.
Okay.
These are all new.
Okay.
The quartermaster, she shrugs her shoulders and she says, "Some of our patrols reported this ahead of or before we came here. Our squad."
Squad up.
Okay. Do you know of any local, I guess, villages that have magic healers in them that could maybe assist us?
She nods her head and she says, "Yes, that is, a matter of fact, is where our regiment was going, or where our squad was going. Fiel Chogris of the Lawnfanes tribe is very close to here."
And what business is your
chieftain-
crusade going on over there?
She
The long
shrugged-
fangs are the ones that are almost extinct.
No, that would be the Grey Hunters.
Or the Grey Hunters. Yeah, wait,
Yep.
shit, my bad.
She nods her head and she says, "Our regiment, alongside a regiment of the Knights Unyielding and of the Tempest Fists, are to reinforce the wall of Roos after the
Okay.
near loss of the Grey Hunters tribe.
Nice.
Okay.
However,
Well-
from what I have heard, it seems that we will be crusading beyond the wall after it has been rebuilt, or partially. The part that has fallen has been rebuilt.
Does she still have her knife out?
She has sheathed it now. She has stepped away
Okay.
from Everland.
I was gonna politely ask her to put that away. We could. I mean, I think our best bet is to definitely take him to Fiel.
Yep.
What did you say was
Chogris.
Chogris?
Yeah,
Fiel
I'll
Chogris.
spell it out for you. FJELL space CHOGRIS.
Okay. Fiel Chogris. Okay. Yeah. I think our best bet's to probably definitely. What was our location again? Our original destination? I don't remember. I'm
We
sorry.
were going to
The carriage was
wall,
making
pretty much.
for, yeah, it was going to make for Cassar Fen Reese, which is right by the Wall of Roos.
Okay.
It's like,
But
basically-
Field Chogris is closer.
yes, it,
Okay.
you remember Cortis said it was about an hour by horse.
Right. Yes.
Away.
I propose we beeline it to Field Chogris and ask locals there for medical assistance on.
Yeah,
Ireland.
I agree.
I am gonna go to every wolf and harvest their hearts.
Okay, you can do that.
Besides having the pelt from the alpha and the one I skinned before.
Are you still in werewolf form?
Yeah, right now. I'll change out in a minute. I'll change out when we start traveling.
Does the
Quartermaster-
quartermaster's? I was about to ask. Does the quartermaster say anything?
She looks and she just kind of shrugs.
Oh, all right. Do you mind if we accompany you?
She looks down at the dead knights around her, and she looks back at the horses, and she says, "They're of no use to them now."
Fair enough.
Okay.
We gotta tie the horses to the carriage. Someone
Let's
gotta get
load
on
up
that.
the. Oh, I suppose we could. Are they big horses, like draft horses, or are they
they're
like?
war horses, big war horses.
Okay.
Oh.
And there's 3 of them. There's also 3, so they don't need to be draft horses.
No, it's 5 horses total.
Well, no, but like
3 are
they can have
empty.
their 2 that they're still riding, like the Black Knights, and we can take the other 3 for the carriage.
Yeah, agreed.
You're making your way back when on the wind you hear a lot of howls. Wolf howls.
Part 2!
Do it again.
Let's go!
I'm still in werewolf form, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, intimidation howl, here it comes.
I'm gonna ask the quartermaster. Has she had any of her alpha regiment like random disappearances without any trace?
She shrugs and she says, "Death Knight patrols go missing. Nobody goes looking for them."
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay, I'm
In
going
death,
for
we are
another.
absolved of our sins.
I'm going for another intimidation howl.
Bro. Don't let him know
Fuck
we're
it up.
here.
Oh yes, you are
Hanzo.
howling, and the sounds go quiet for a few minutes, for like a moment, and then you hear the telltale howl of 2 alpha wolves howling back.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Well,
I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Let's
do something
definitely
quick.
load up attach these horses and
Yeah.
make a beeline for it.
All right, you
Which
attack-
direction is Field Chogris?
Cortus points down the road and he says, "Continue taking the road for about another 30 minutes, and then turn right at the fork, and you will be within, or you will reach Field Chogris within the hour."
Perfect. Aren't you guys coming with us?
How many of the horses are you tying to the carriage?
Well, for
could
sure
fit-
2.
You could fit 3 total, I'm going to say.
Oh, okay. Will it be like anything extra, like an extra check or anything
Yeah,
to fit the
if you
third
want to
one?
get if you want to get the third, it'll be an animal handling check.
Okay. Ursula?
yeah, I'm coming. Hell yeah.
Well, no, animal handling.
Oh! Yeah. Am I handling the... Sorry, I'm handling the, Whoops! That was wrong. I'm handling the,
Attaching the third horse to the
Catching the horses.
carriage.
Yeah. No problem. I got
That's a fail.
be
That's also a fail.
Oh no. No!
You cannot
It's like,
convince this
yes.
horse to like be tied up to the other 2 horses.
Can me and someone else like tag team it, like
Sure.
assist each other?
Anyone can
Yeah.
roll and just like hope they get lucky.
Yeah. Does anyone want to assist me in my roll?
Mine's negative, but sure.
It doesn't matter. Roll and hope you get high.
I'll
Animal
say
handling.
you can roll at advantage, Sarah, since Winkums is trying to
Okay.
help you.
16.
You manage to rope this horse too. So
Alright.
you got
Nice.
3 pulling the carriage now.
Yeah.
Load them up. Everyone inside.
Uh,
Who's driving? Who wants to drive?
Quartermaster Primus gets on top of her horse and she spurs it alongside and she says, "I'll ride on ahead to make sure
Get back.
no wolves block our path." And Cortus is getting up to his horse when you see closing in fast a dozen red eyes on the
God
distance.
damn it.
Ooh, it's a dozen this time.
And
Oh, it's a dozen the
Cortus
first time. Or is it
Oh,
a
it's
dozen
half a
pairs?
dozen.
From
No, it
his
was half a
horse.
dozen last time.
So it was a dozen technically.
Cortus hops off from his horse, and he gestures to you, Endervin, to take the
What?
horse.
You want me to do it?
He nods and he says, "Take the horse. It is worth more than my worthless life anyway."
I mean,
Okay.
I guess.
Are you gonna stay here?
He nods.
No. I mean, what? Why?
I'm asking Cortus.
He's
Why?
suiciding. That's their job.
He nods and he says, "May my life buy you a little extra time."
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah, Iron Giant me. I don't know you that well,
Thanks.
but I guess I'll
Thanks,
drive the
guess.
horse.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess
You
I'm
hear
driving.
almost a bit of a chuckle in her voice as the quartermaster says, "May Cadia have mercy on your worthless soul," as she
Bye-bye.
spurns her horse on forward. And Cortus draws his blade and walks forward
Oh,
towards the
jeez.
dozen eyes approaching him.
Huh.
Clap.
Well,
All right, Enderman, you want to make me an animal handling check to see how well you ride this damn horse?
Damn. What is my animal handling even? Not good.
I suppose we don't have time for that. Never mind. We are
What?
in very much a hurry.
What do you want?
I was gonna say we could inspect the alpha's body a little bit more, but
I mean, I already
Give me
took its heart,
inspiration,
so...
or
what?
want to give me inspiration?
For the horse?
Yeah.
Sure.
Where am I in this current situation? Am I just on the
You're in
wagon?
the carriage.
I'm on top, dude. I don't know.
How much is inspiration?
1d8.
Is it not stronger now? Are you not that high level yet?
Yeah, I get a d10 at level 10.
Ah, I see. Become stronger.
Okay.
Okay, 1d8.
Uh,
I'm adding
alright,
a
roll
d8.
the D8, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, huge!
Alright, this horse, you're its new
Yeah!
yeah! Ride!
Animal.
Alright, I'm assuming you all are riding hard, trying to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're leaving.
Alright, we're just gonna speed this along.
Who
You
driving the carriage?
go to the fork in the road, you hang a right, you're following Quartermaster Alpha Primus. After about an hour, with Averlin sobbing every now and then in the back, because his face
As he
hurts.
does.
You
Poor
you
guy.
pull up and you see a small gathering of huts, basically, made out of
Right.
animal hide, all around. The road leads into basically the center, and they kind of circle out from there. And you see
Okay.
2 guards standing at where the road enters into the camp. The guards look like this.
Um, You said there's 2 guards, sorry?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Where is
Um,
my picture of said guards?
I'm going to hail them down and, do we need to ask for passage?
There.
Actually, no, we have the fucking symbol on
The
our...
guards look like that. They are armed with halberds and those
Oh.
very plumy helmets.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let me see. Oh, I see him.
The quartermaster, she brings her horse to a halt, and The guards look up at her, and they look over at your carriage, and they gesture like, "Go on in." They seem to recognize her armor.
Nice. That's what I like to see.
You pull into the center of this camp. Since I can't really describe this out of character, they look like Mongolian huts. Is what you're surrounded by.
Right.
Like
What
Mongolian.
does that look like?
You ever seen a yurt?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
I may have seen a yurt. Who knows?
Are those like TPs?
Yurt.
It's like
Yurt.
kind of, but like a more.
Oh,
furs.
yeah, it's wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by a bunch
How do I
of
spell
yurts.
yurt?
Y-U-R-T.
Y-U-R-T.
That's a funny looking
Like,
word. Oh
I
yeah,
know.
okay, yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Okay. So you're surrounded by a bunch of yurts.
Yurt.
There is one that is larger than all the others. Probably where.
The king yurt.
Yeah, the king yurt. And the quartermaster, she pulls up alongside your carriage, and she thumbs on over to it, and she says, "That is where the chieftain resides. I am going to go to my regiment. We are camped just to the north a little bit here, a couple minutes ride. If you have need of the Death Knights, please stop on by."
Ideally not.
And she looks
Yeah.
at your carriage and at Endervin on the horse, and she says, "Keep the horses."
Sick.
Thank you.
He's not alone.
And she turns and she rides off.
Big band.
Do we have like inside the carriage? Is there like anything we can use for like a makeshift stretcher or anything?
No.
Good point. People can carry
What are we
it.
doing?
Siegfried
to
is
help?
bent over Averland, if you look in the back of the carriage, and he's telling him, he's saying, "Hold on, lad. We're almost there."
Oh.
Okay. Who wants to carry him?
I
I
can't.
don't know if I can carry him.
I mean, I'll
think it'll
help.
probably be
Who wants to carry
a
with
couple
me?
people.
Who's strong?
Siegfried
Make
holds
Kieran
up,
do it.
Siegfried holds up his hand and says, "I'll help carry the lad."
Alrighty.
Good point.
As we're grabbing him out of or carrying him out of the carriage, I'm gonna start shouting for a
Medic.
healer.
Medic.
Good. Big
The
move.
grand tent, the flaps open up, and out steps... Let me make sure I've counted this correctly. Wrong book. The flaps open up, and out steps four of the tribesmen. At the
Okay.
head is a member dressed differently than everybody else. They, because you can't quite tell if it's a he or she, look like... Where is it? One sec. This.
Oh.
I like that.
Hold on, let me look.
Crota looking.
That
Why?
looks
Don't say Crota.
dope.
Hold on, I'm afraid. Oh God, you're right.
All of their armor is made out of the hides of various wolves and beasts you imagine from across Fenris, and they have that big horned helmet. And
Damn, I'm about to unplug him from the land cable like Crota.
alongside them stands one warrior who has dual axes. This warrior looks like this. It is a man.
Let me look. Right.
And then
Nice.
alongside so that's on his right. On his left, or on their left, stands another warrior who has a blacksmith's hammer in one hand. And on the left side of that one is the final warrior, dressed in the similar way to the guards, except he is helmetless. His hair is pulled back into a tight ponytail, and he wears a white cloak over the top of his armor. But again, the armor is all made out of like the same hide-like material as the head of their group currently. And the one who is at the head of the group approaches, and they take off their helmet, and you see a face you recognize.
Yes. Huh?
Standing
From the
before
tape.
you is one of the council members. Somebody knocking on my door.
Oh.
I see. I see.
Okay, no. Nobody's knocking on my door. Standing before you is one of the council members from the meeting at Cass Arcadia when you met with like Cass Creed and all of them. It is Corsero Jubal, the chieftain of the Lawnfanes tribe.
Is this the warlike one?
The Lawnfanes are one of the 3 tribes that are allied with the Grey Hunters and the Sons of Roos.
But this isn't the lady who's just itching to fight
No,
everybody?
that's
No.
it.
Okay.
She's the son of Roos.
Yep,
Okay.
that is Timmy, or that would be Anzel's chieftain. Is Valkia the Bloody.
It's my
Ah.
future wife.
This
once I take her
is
power.
Corsero Jubal. You remember he did not speak much at the meeting. He is he's middle-aged. He has his hair pulled back into a tight ponytail, and he has a Fu Manchu style facial hair.
Nice.
Powerful man.
And he strides up, and he notices your wound. He notices Averland. He notices Siegfried's banner, and he recognizes all of you, and he says, "I welcome you as a friend to the tribe of the
Yeah, what's up?
Longfangs."
Eric,
I
you're
nodded.
the one who went running in there.
Sorry, my mom.
I nodded at him. Nod up.
We require medical attention for our friend here, immediately.
Yeah.
He
Thank you for your, welcoming of us.
he looks down, and he sees Averland, and he notices Averland's wounds, and he nods, and he looks to the warrior on the far left with the white cloak. And the warrior, you see his eyes turn violet.
There it is.
And he
Lit.
turns back and he says, "My storm seer, Yasuge, will look him over."
Cool.
And he looks over at you, Ursula, and he says,
Hi.
"If I remember correctly, you are also magically inclined?"
Yes, I am. I saw it to him as best I could, but it didn't seem to do much of anything.
He looks over back at Yasuge, and Yasuge nods, and Yasuge turns to you, Ursula, and he says, "I will require your assistance."
Yeah, anything I can do. I don't feel that this is his time.
Where
In
would you have us
healing
set him?
his wounds, he says.
Yeah.
He gestures Siegfried he gestures to the both of you, and Siegfried, he takes the rest of Averland's weight, and he looks at you, Ursula, and he says, "Let's go, lass."
Alright. Yep.
So you and
I
Siegfried
follow.
are gonna go off and do your own thing with Yasuge. We'll come back to you in a sec.
Okay.
Jubal turns to the rest of you, and he nods, and he gestures to his great tent, and he says, "Come, let's get out of the cold."
Right. Good point.
Alright.
We need clothes. Can we ask for that rude yet?
Sorry to ask again, but what was... Long fangs, okay. Yeah.
The Lawnfangs, yes.
Chief Juban.
You are welcomed inside. Inside, the yurt is...
Yurt.
The snow has pretty much... It's been dug out, and like you see like grass underneath. There is a raging fire in the middle that keeps the entire yurt warm on the inside. Chairs have been spread out. You see that there is a spit roast over the fire, and there is an unidentifiable slab of meat cooking over the fire.
Meat.
There's also tables here and there with chairs around them. And Corsero goes to a chair next to the fire, and he takes a seat. And his two warriors alongside of them, they also sit. And he gestures to a row of chairs all around the yurt, and he says, "Take a seat. All are equal in my yurt."
Nice.
Thank you.
Yurt.
And I grab a seat.
I'm sitting like a substitute teacher though.
What?
Chair backwards, you know?
Chairs backwards.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I just got.
I stay standing.
Ansel and Kieran, you know that relations are good between the Sons of Roos and the Grey Hunters. You don't know too much of the Longfangs customs. You do know that they are some of the best horsemen in Fenris. They, unlike the other Fenrisian tribes, they prefer to ride on horseback and attack from horseback. The only ones that even come close are the Night Haunters, who are not on good terms with your clans.
Yes.
Correct.
So anyway, I stay standing, and I kind of step towards the middle of everybody. I say to Chieftain Juban, I'm like, we must travel quickly to the Wall of Roos, and we must call upon the Council of Chieftains and the Council of Mages, for the wolves are changing.
Jubal nods, and he says, "I agree, kinsman. However, me and my Keshig," and he gestures all around him, as if to gesture to all of the people here, we are to call a great hunt, for we have identified the cause of at least the wolves around here, and they're changing.
Oh.
An ice giant roams the lands here.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
That's spooky.
Lord.
God damn it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Did the giant penetrate the wall?
He nods. He says, "When the wall fell, dozens managed to make it past and into the rest of the land. Many have been hunted down in great hunts between all of our tribes, including the Grey Hunters and the Sons of Roos, but a few have still managed to escape our grasp."
Gotcha. Anyone else can butt in and ask questions if they want.
I don't
I'm
know
not
anything about this
Ursula's in
place.
here.
I'm vibing, dude.
I mean, that was my main question: is, hey, what's going on with the wolves? But
Now we know about the wolves.
are different areas of Fenris affected by these enhanced wolves?
He looks over and he says, "Of the lands of the Silver Jaws, Night Haunters, and Blood Claws we know not, for they raid our peoples and prevent us from entering their lands. The Sons of Roos have the Sons of Roos have purged their lands. This is confirmed. The Grey Hunters struggle, however. Their clan was nearly entirely wiped out. They do not have many hunters left to bring down these giants. I myself, as master of the hunt, am personally leading each hunt to bring one of these giants down."
What do these giants look like?
Good question.
Would I know? I suppose I probably
You would know what a regular you would probably know what a regular giant looks like, but he shrugs and he says, "They are like regular giants. However, wherever they go, blizzards seemingly form around them, and they
Oh my god, I thought you said lizards.
blizzards."
What?
Says
I thought
blizzards.
he said lizards.
Blizzards
Bruh.
form around them, and they bleed ice when struck.
Oh, Jesus.
It'd be like that sometimes when you bleed ice.
An entire Keshig is generally required to bring one down. I have
Ursula
100.
did tell you guys about the weird blood, by the way, in the
And
wolves.
he gestures around and he says, I have 100 spears under my command, ready to ride.
Right.
Then we shall hunt.
Do you think 100 soldiers is enough?
Oh yeah.
He
Better be.
nods and he says, the giants themselves, while dangerous, can be brought down. It is the wolves and the alphas that are the most dangerous.
Oh, I'm not there, sorry.
Or it is the wolves and the alphas that give us trouble.
That is when I disappear from the tent momentarily and I come back with the pelt of the alpha. The first alpha we killed. And I present it and say, well, we've taken care of one of the alphas of the pack.
He nods his head towards you and he says, you bring great honor to the sons of Roos and to us. That wolf alone claimed 5 of my finest warriors.
Oh, Ansel, do you want your fucking cloak back, or?
I mean, sure. We can make you a new one.
Okay.
I want one.
You go.
It's cold here.
He looks at you, Ansel, and he says, if you would like my one of my Stormsworn, and he motions over to the one who is holding the blacksmith hammer. Says Altun could fashion the alpha's hide into part of your cloak.
I would appreciate that dearly.
He nods.
And then I hand him everything.
Altun takes it and he looks it over and he nods and he exits the tent with your cloak and the alpha's hide.
Right.
Question.
What's your question?
In character, obviously.
What is your question?
Our sorceress who was is attending to our other comrades in your psych to
Stormseer, he corrects.
Stormseer. Excuse me.
Right. Purple eye.
She, when we took down some of the wolves, she made a discovery that their blood is not normal. Is that because of the giant in the area?
Giant.
He nods his head and he looks at you, Ansel, and he looks at Kieran, and he says, times are finally changing here in the north.
Shout out Bob Dylan.
He says,
John Mayer.
like in the days of old, the wolves and the giants, they bleed ice. The days when Grimnir walked the earth alongside the tribes.
That's not
I
cool.
see.
Okay.
I see where
You don't see. You're not here.
They say
They say
it is the time of the Vilka Fenrika, of the rout once again.
The what?
When the North will have to unite to drive back the evils at our door.
Oh,
They say
like
it is the time when Grimnir will rise again.
I don't want to be
lead
the
our
Fimbulwinter.
great tribes. Kinsmen, I say to you now that the wolves are corrupt in the north once again.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? You know, it happens sometimes.
This is a big thing, Rick.
Don't worry. Fimbulwinter, who?
Ricardo, basically this is determining whether the North can help in any other way because we need to push the wall back.
Fimbulwinter, never heard of her.
He speaks up and he says, not since the wall has never been breached until now.
That's a good track record.
The wolves and the giants have never returned, the wolves have never been corrupt since the days of Grimnir. The giants have never been back until now.
Right. You think this is a coincidence or what? What's up?
With what I've heard in the south and the meeting, He shakes his head.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Darkness is encroaching on the north.
Yeah,
And one
dude.
by one, the lights are going out around here. We are at each other's throats. The tribes...
Don't say that. That's ominous.
As we are at each other's throats, the tribes nearly in civil war, the wall breached, the wolves corrupt.
Yep.
Fenris is upset. The land itself is upset.
Yes.
We must stand united or die, and yet, he shrugs. The other tribes do not see it as so.
Yeah. Well, they're poopy heads. So.
Do you think? What do you personally think would it take for the tribes to unite?
Yeah.
This goes for all the. This goes for Anzo.
It'll take
and,
one unified champion.
His dour mood instantly vanishes, and he lets out a very booming laugh, and he says, "Oh, I think only Grimnir himself would be able to unite the tribes of Israel."
Funny you should admit. Oh man.
He
I'm laughing
gestures
along with him.
over, and unnoticed
I'm laughing
before,
at him.
Unnoticed before, you see that he gestures over, and unnoticed before, you see that there is a human and a beast man skull hanging in his yurt, and he says, we are, not only are we at each other's throats, but I myself have taken the heads of a champion from the Silver Jaws, and he gestures to the Beastman, and of the Night Haunters already.
Wait, the Night Hunters are beastmen?
No, the Silver Jaws are beastmen.
The Silver Jaws.
What?
Yeah, holy shit, how don't you know
I
this,
thought
man?
I thought we knew
We
that.
did know that because they're at the meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You think I remember who was at that goddamn meeting with 20 people hitting the ground? That was not.
And he turns back and he says, and the Blood Claws, those pissant little whelps, refuse to even go near our lands. They know how many heads of theirs I would take.
Damn, can I take some heads?
No,
Ooh, I want
Why?
to kick some ass.
you don't get
Yeah.
to do honorable melee combat.
I want an
Uh-uh.
honorable melee camp. I don't belong to these people.
Exactly, that's why you can't
Yeah.
challenge them.
Says who, dude?
Says the law.
I want to be like Tom Cruise in the God Last Samurai.
Despite you killing their champions, nothing has come from it. Rather
Oh,
than...
they have led raids into our lands, but that is where I took their heads. I have not seen any Night Hunters or Silver Jaws since.
I like this guy.
See, okay, okay.
This dude's vibing.
Ansel, you would know that of the 6 tribes, just from serving or just from seeing them, the Lawnfanes are unique in that they tend to just laugh in the middle of battle, and they seem to have fun with it. They're very, they're very much
it's a
more
tribe of
light-
Dante's. That's
they're-
crazy.
They're
Not
very
in
much
sight.
more light-hearted compared to the rest of the tribes.
Yeah, dude. It's Dante. Why are you laughing at Eric?
So obviously you've done pretty good so far,
Yeah.
but to you this is the
Yeah, I'm not.
What are you laughing at?
to you this is the way they normally act.
Does this bother other tribes, the way they act?
No, they're just kind of seen like they're not dour and they're not like grim like Grimnir was. They're very lighthearted. They laugh in battle. They're seen as like
They're vibing.
They're
Dude, I
kind
want to
of
live
seen
with
as,
these
like-
people.
they're kind of
Yeah,
seen like
these guys are cool.
savage and like barbaric, but if
like,
you
they
know
love
anything
it.
about them, yeah, they love it. That's what they do. They take
I
heads.
love it.
When was this great hunt scheduled for?
It is the great ceremony. Well, it is the great ceremony tonight.
Tonight? Can we come? Are we invited?
You have been welcomed as friends.
Yeah, let's go!
As have
Is there like a
the-
ball?
As have the Knights Unyielding and the Death Knights, though I doubt either will join.
Yeah, they're kind of. They don't vibe. No vibes. Bad vibes.
He looks you Ansel and Kieran, and he says, "Have you ever been a part of a Lawnfane's great ceremony?" Neither of you have.
Nah.
Back in my heyday, I was part of many great ceremonies. Even a few from the tribes that didn't appreciate me being there.
You crashing ceremonies is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I was the best hunter in the land. I had to show up.
He gestures all around, and he says, the great ceremony of the Lawnfanes. There will be oaths taken, feasting, songs and dance, poetry written."
Let's go. Poetry. You got slam poetry up
Bro,
here?
it's a
That's
festival.
crazy. That's crazy.
Eric could actually learn how to play an instrument this time.
Good point.
You know what?
Get roasted.
Try to
Get
stay
roasted.
though.
Boy.
He nods and he says, "Poetry, yes, I have already written my own to tell to my people."
Dude, what do you write? Haikus or like, what's your
If you
poetry
could
of
see
choice?
us, we are dangerous indeed, but that is as nothing to the peril you face if you cannot see us, and all you can hear is our laughter.
That's terrifying.
I
That's
love
one of
that.
the most
I
terrifying
love
things I've
that.
ever heard in my entire goddamn life.
I absolutely adore that.
He nods
Goddamn.
and he says, "It is an ancient."
Lemillion ass. What are you doing?
It is an... He nods and he says, "It is an ancient Lawnfane's poem, but it is always nice to say it and get the warriors riled up and ready."
Yeah, dude.
It's classic.
Yeah, dude.
Love
Respect the
it.
classics, dude. Quoth the Raven nevermore. You know.
Yeah. So
He nods and he says, "The ceremony is set to begin shortly here. Many of, or all of the tribe's members are contributing food and drink. And again, but amongst the Lawnfanes, it is an individual's choice as to how they choose to participate. Whether you want to swear an oath, or feast and drink and dance, or poetry, or however you choose to celebrate."
Dudes are vibing, dude. I like these guys. Can we just stay here? I don't want.
is the hunt is the hunt tonight then, or is this just the celebratory part?
This is
Good
the
point.
celebration.
It's
We will
pre-gaming.
ride at
Alright.
dawn tomorrow after Storm after Stormseer
Is it
Usege
perfect?
gives the final blessing on the hunt.
We can hunt too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We will hunt together if you
Do
so
we get
choose.
rewards? What? How does it?
We get the glory of
Is there like a point system? Or is it like
You
We
get-
kill an
you
ice
per-
giant, dude.
Yeah, we kill. Yeah, what? We get the glory of destroying a giant, as
That's not-
well as quelling
we
one of the
get
forces in
money?
the north.
Money.
Money, 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 money,
Rubbing my
money.
fingers together. Money.
He shakes his head and he says, "The Lawnfane goes any monetary currency. We trade.
I don't
in
know about
meats
these
and-
guys anymore, guys.
We trade in
Yeah, I
meats
don't
and
know, man.
furs, feast and drink and song."
Right. You guys have like.
You
Oh,
guys
that's
are gonna
not
learn
later.
real quick. No one in the north has money.
I don't get item money, dude. I bet they got like casks of like aged whiskey.
There's
up here.
there's one tribe that has money, and we don't like them.
It's a silver jaw.
Yeah, good. That means I won't feel bad
Yeah,
about
no one-
stealing from them.
Does no one like the Silverjaws? I don't like.
Well,
The
no.
Silverjaws are the head of the other. They're kind of like the most powerful of the other two tribes, the Night Haunters and the
Oh.
Blood Claws.
Okay.
The Blood Claws are all a bunch of super young, hot-blooded ones that just kind of follow
Young,
whoever
hot.
they think is in charge. And the Night Haunters, well, you'll find
Just
out
a
about
bunch of
the Night
naked Zac
Haunters.
Efron.
Oh gosh.
The Night Haunters have a tendency of skinning people, so
Are they
Oh,
like Night
sick.
Stalk? Oh, not quite.
Those are my people.
What?
The paladin
What are you
who
talking
skins
about, dude?
people.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, a Vengeance Paladin would probably skin people.
the Sons of Roos are the most powerful in terms of they have the most influence and some of the best warriors. That's where Ansel is from. The Grey Hunters
These guys
were,
are chill.
The Grey Hunters were one of the oldest tribes, but they've been wiped out pretty much, sadly,
Yes.
or they've been.
And that's
And-
Kieran's.
And the Lawnfanes are Mongolians, so
Nice.
And they're vibing.
They're
I hope they
sick.
got barbecue just like, yeah!
Well, I'm sure I can speak for my fellow comrades
Maybe.
and
Depends on what
compatriots
you're about to
here
say.
that we will be very happy and proud to join you on the celebration
Oh.
and the hunt.
Yeah, it's true. That's
Then
fair.
I welcome you as
You can't
blood
speak for me.
brothers.
Ah, that's kind of intense.
Then I welcome you as blood brothers. May the storm be at our backs and our mounts be swift.
Yeah, dude.
That's dope.
We're going to jump over
Cool
for our
guy.
final part to Ursula. Ursula, you have entered into the tent alongside Siegfried and Yasuge.
I'm getting my cheese
Now,
slapped and
Okay.
stuff.
What's
all
what's
around
that looking
you,
like?
all
Oh.
around, so it's a
Our
yurt,
familiar
not a tent.
faces.
You're
All around
Sorry.
you
I was on the
see,
same page,
you see
Zach.
various arcane focuses, druidic focuses, and
I got one of those
and
for the other
dream
campaign.
catchers spread all around the yurt.
My
In
kind of
the
place.
center is a single stone slab. Now the stone slab,
Okay.
it's made of a super smooth
What the-
rock,
what?
save for a
Okay.
single crack down the middle of the slab.
Okay.
And Yasuge, he gestures over, and Siegfried lays Averland flat on the slab. And Yasuge,
Okay.
he's holding his hands over Averland, and you hear him chanting. He's chanting in common. He is calling forth the spirit of the land, is what he's calling it. The spirit of Fenris to
Okay.
heal Averland's wounds.
Ursula comes to the other side of the slab to kind of watch the proceedings and make sure, everything is on the up and up and he's doing his best and not doing anything to hurt Ireland.
From what you can
Vibin'.
tell, he is
Vibin'.
casting incredibly powerful magic right now
Oh, hell yeah.
over Averland. And he looks up at you as he is doing this, and he says to you, "The corruption ran deep. He will be scarred. I cannot save the eye," he says, after a moment's pause.
Well, we would rather have him alive than, he'll be fine. He's young. He'll
I don't know what
adapt.
that means. What does that mean in this context?
He'll adapt.
He's continuing to chant, and you notice his eyes are growing ever more violet and dark as he is continuing. And a couple of his druidic focuses shatter around the room.
Oh,
Cool.
Jesus.
is there
Neat.
is there
like an
anything I
exorcism.
can do to help?
The exorcism of Rogo
Do you have a focus? He says.
No, I just have my staff.
I mean, that should be your focus, I'm pretty sure.
I thought you had
You
one.
think so? But I don't want
Druids
it to
have a
break.
focus by default.
He
Do we?
Yes. You have something you're casting magic out of.
Yeah, my staff.
Yeah, that's your focus then.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
he nods to your staff and he says, "When he starts to convulse, cast the healing arts upon him."
Okay. I will do that.
I must maintain my entire concentration on lifting
Fair
the
enough.
ancient curse that runs deep within his blood currently.
Okay. Ursula readies her staff, and she thinks about how much she does not want Averland to die, which again is kind of a change for her. Like much like after Siegfried's battle, she's kind of taken aback by how much she actually cares that Averland not die right now. That's
You
all.
do so, and your staff is glowing. Are you going to cast any spell in particular, or are you just thinking?
I was just gonna stick it. I mean, does it matter?
It's up to you.
Sorry, I thought my mic was
Well, I
moving.
mean, okay. I mean, I can just do like cure wound. Is that enough?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You
Then
don't have
I'm gonna cast Cure
don't have to
Wounds.
roll for it.
Okay, cool.
Averlin begins to convulse, like he said. You see foam start to come out of the side of his mouth when you
God.
cast Cure Wounds. He stops convulsing after you cast it, and he starts to rest. And you see before your eyes all of the blood and the pus just drains from the side of his
Oh,
face
wow.
as powerful magic envelops Averland. He shines a light blue off of his skin, and then instantly it all just stops.
Mm-hmm.
And the only noise you can hear is the steady sound of his breathing. And Yusuge puts his hands on the slab of the stone, and he collapses down to one knee. And he looks up at you, and you see that tears are in his eyes, and they have come down his face. And he looks just drained. Like he went from looking like normal to heavy bags underneath his eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
And he looks up at you.
Ursula holds out a hand to him to
He
help him up.
takes it, and he stands himself up, and you notice he's even lost a little weight during this time.
Oh, Jesus.
And he nods and he says, Grimnir and Fenris have saw it fit to spare him.
Thank you. On behalf of we can't thank you enough.
He nods and he says, leave me with him for some time. I want to make sure that the world spirit has taken full mercy upon him, and make sure that his wounds heal up completely.
All right. Is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything I can do for him?
He shakes his head, and you see that he reaches back and he pulls up a hood from his cloak. And he looks over at you and he says, you know of us, right? Sykes, they call us in the South.
Yeah. Yes.
He gestures over to Averlin and he says, I can't do that many more times. I'm very close to the grave.
Oh. Well, is there any way I can repay you?
He shakes his head and he shrugs his shoulders and he says, take a few giant's heads for me. And he smiles, a very big smile, and he starts to laugh.
There it is.
I'll do my best, though. I'll admit to you, it probably won't be me taking those heads, but I'll definitely, pass that message on.
Go with
okay.
the wind, he says, and he turns to Averland, and he puts a hand on his shoulder, and he says, don't worry. I'll make sure he's okay. And he looks at Siegfried, and Siegfried looks uncertain, but he nods after a moment.
Okay. Siegfried. Let's leave them both to it, I guess.
You step back out into the cold, and you look across, and you're right next to Jubal's tent. And Jubal steps out with all of your friends in tow. And he holds his hand out wide, and he says, let the ceremony begin.
Is lit.
And we'll end there.
It's lit.